That was scary. Morning. Are you okay?
Oh, I was just making coffee. Do you want some?
No, thank you though. How's that head treating you?
Much better, thank you. Slept like the dead last night.
Must have. That sounds fairly concerning, but I think I know what you mean.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, I get it. Regardless, I'm glad you're doing better.
Is Jack awake yet?
I don't
hoping to ask him about something.
think so. I haven't heard him. He might be down in a few minutes if you want to wait for him. Morning. You wouldn't believe it, but you're the first person I bumped into that I actually talked to. I have not been able to find anyone I've been looking for.
I was just watching a dog snoop on what? I am not Nora.
A dog?
She was mighty suspicious, peeking around a corner. Curious what she was looking at.
She's probably waiting for her team captain to come out. Because they all just went in there, I assume.
You eating breakfast?
I ate in the dorm. Yes. Have you?
You have food in your dorm?
You would be surprised with what Tara has in their dorm.
You know, I don't think I would. I think it has exactly what I think I would have.
Oh, what do you think we have in there? You're probably going to be just as surprised as I was when I first joined.
I'm going to assume coffee or tea.
Yes.
I know, some extravagant fruit bar, perhaps.
I'm actually not sure about that one. I haven't seen that one yet.
Huh. I'm not gonna sit here.
Yeah, you can. Don't trip. You're standing right on the edge.
Yeah.
I don't understand that cat.
Hard around here. He seems diligent. One of them left a bird outside my door this morning. I'm assuming for eating.
Oh, was it like a gift? Or do you make friends with a Madari?
Well, We asked them for a favor once, and they might believe that if we keep giving them shinies, they'll stick around. Maybe that's what it was about.
I didn't know they
I'll
liked
find
shiny
something to trade
things.
for it. Of course. They are relatable.
Relatable.
Never mind. If you ever want something, and you aren't able to do it yourself or don't want to get caught doing anything, simply ask a Madari. And if you have enough to trade for your task, they might accept.
Suppose that's good to know. I don't know what I'd use that for, but I'll keep that in mind. You never know.
You'd be surprised.
Hmm.
Things you might not think about.
You never happened to see Jackson running about this morning, have you?
I did see him lined up with the rest of the team, Captain.
Okay. Thank God, because he woke up he must have woken up very late this morning, or he woke up very early and was not in the dorm. Here they all come now.
Perhaps. He got a head start.
Alright. Where's Takas? Is he like in a bush or
I saw him
something?
head that way.
Well, sorting is about to begin. So
Oh,
we're
good
expected
morning.
to gather outside
Morning.
the dorm,
Sorry.
I suppose,
Yeah, fine.
We need to find Irene, and we're gonna go in front of Terra Dorm within a couple minutes because that's where the ceremony is gonna be held today.
Oh, okay.
If you want, you could just stand out there, but I was gonna look for him.
I
Have you
mean-
seen him?
See, that's the I saw him this morning before you had left the room, or
Mhm.
maybe you were already gone. I don't know. I just know you went there.
I slept in.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
So I saw him then, and then he left, and I haven't seen him since.
instructions are to wait at the dorms over in
Okay,
the stairs, so we'll make our way there.
He could be.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the mess hall.
Are
I saw
gonna
him
be
last there.
waiting for
Were
us
you
to
from
get
there?
and then meet us later, or-
Did you see him?
No, I was talking to Sorley. I wasn't in the miss hall.
Okay. Yeah, he could be around then. Okay.
I
I might put a call out. I might ask another captain. No, not necessary. Okay, thank you. Sarvyra, you can tag along if you want. You're welcome to.
I'm probably going to, because I have barely seen anyone this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Lyra and I flaked on I missed out on a duel with her.
I'll
and
be
I
a
felt-
ladybug.
Yeah, she had said that
I'd be a ladybug.
you were going to spar with her, but you went out.
Bugsona?
I was.
Shut up. Is
I-
my
I-
Bugsona
I'll make myself
ladybug?
sick real quick.
She said it.
And I'll get you if I find him. Okay?
Okay.
Where did you get that word from? What does that word even mean?
Oh, because I saw the word persona, which means when someone, has a personality or something, especially on the theaters, academy.
Damn.
Bugsona.
I'm
I'm gonna see
walking.
what everyone else is
Do you want help?
A bug, then you will be your persona.
Good morning, Sarlia.
Oh, fuck.
Morning.
What?
What happened, Captain?
If you drink it, I'll never forgive you.
I'm not going to drink
Oh,
it.
boy. Okay.
I
I'm
will
gonna
be at
put a
this
call out.
teleporter in a moment. I need to help him take this through it.
My legs are a little funky today. Don't talk about it.
Yes.
I don't know where you.
No problem.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
It was
Captains, if you see
gang.
Irene, please send
you
him
would
to
eat
Terra
more from them?
Dorm
gang?
ASAP.
What
Thank you.
Yeah,
Again?
you know,
Ring.
like a band.
That's Ivian from Team Terra, the green one.
They usually, stand around places and look menacing.
to come through the door just behind me.
You understand the line.
I was rather impressed
Huh.
searching it today.
I'm rather sturdy today.
morning,
my dear.
Ding Ventus.
Uh,
The Fairy was currently talking to Professor Mordred
Have
about
you
the
checked-
examination.
No, I just
Oh,
one sec.
examination?
What's there to be
Yes.
examined? For
I was just gonna ask if you.
There
would-
he is!
Bless you.
Oh,
Perfect.
No, it's
Hello.
the class that Mordred does
Hello.
for learning to read.
That's still not Yuki.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have a foggy brain today. Yeah, we are going to the dorms. For the sorting
Can't read and write.
ceremony. That's where they're holding it. So
Um,
when
do you,
The materials.
yes,
The materials I had if they
do you know a
knew my
Solus
English were
by any
just
chance?
children's books.
you mean the
And then I finished
oh
picking
the
up a few words
he was
here and
the
there. You like
Rapier.
these, a lot of words.
rapier, fireball.
yeah,
Yeah, he.
Did he have the Yes.
He did. He asked
Why?
me if we were still looking for a member on Team Terra. I told him you were interested.
Well, yeah.
so
What'd you tell him? Oh, okay.
I
So
said you.
Alright.
Oh, so like a. Did he accept it or?
He seemed intrigued. So maybe.
She's also fresh off the boat.
Almost. For Vera, right?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Easton.
It was, Easton for Vera. Oh, so the oh man, geography. Is that the plains, the farmland?
Naitanui?
Just east of that is.
Is it not Anui?
I don't know.
It's just outside of Swainpole.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's south of the Oh boy,
Well, southeast.
southeast. Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking west. Yeah, I understand. What's it like down there?
Forested, but sparse. It's I honestly haven't really thought about it. I usually stay in my. I'm just fumbling like an idiot.
no, you're
oh, no,
fine.
You're fine. Yeah, no, I didn't get out much, but we had this like mountain town, and it was nice actually. It was really pretty, foresty, yeah. And then there was a
Yeah, we lived in a valley,
long
so
road, an alley.
no, a valley.
Wait, like your house? Oh, a valley. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, shut up. I think we're starting soon. You know, the only other time I think we did something like this was like at this expo celebration. That was my graduation. Wow. We went on an open field and we were out there for hours. It was like super hot, and
Yeah.
they didn't bring enough water for us. I think it was my squad specifically because we didn't know how long the delay was going to be. And then it went into the night, and I had a scorching migraine. It was terrible.
Yeah, that
Ugh.
sounds pretty bad.
I didn't like it.
Well, at least
Yeah.
you know
I've never
now.
been to
Bring water.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a good thing we have Terra there with some water pitchers. In case they take a couple of hours.
You were saying something.
Oh, I was just saying I've never really been to a academy or school before, so sounds pretty rough.
You have. It's exactly the same here, really. It's just like you. Well, for mine, I had to pay a lot out of pocket. Here we just kind of volunteer, and I think that's a benefit. But
Yeah, homeschool isn't really get you out much, but
Yeah, I think it's all about a great teacher, we have quite a few here, but they're different from the ones I'm used to.
same.
Wait, did I should reach that out. Do you guys want candy?
What?
I got candy in this pocket.
students. Good morning. These young men and women before me are alone. They stand stand before me without true allies. They are without family, without aim, and without clan. It is on this day that they become a part of your clan, and a part of our tribe here at Rosewood. Today you choose your brothers and sisters in arms. You will strengthen them, as will they strengthen you. They will stand beside you as you gaze into the abyss. Weapons drawn and unafraid. Can the captain of Aqua come forth?
Solid. With the rapier, right? The fencing sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sure? Okay. If he's the only one, I'll see. I don't know.
His name's Solus.
To join your
Yes.
clan in battles to come.
Okay, I'll do like.
Ram and Amari, please step forward. Captain, do you understand your place when it comes to taking responsibility over the lives and actions of those before you? Will you lead them with the wisdom of your station? And do you who have been chosen understand that your words, accomplishments, and failures reflect on the honor and glory of your new squad? Then I dub you Aqua. Please, take your new family home.
Family. It's funny, it's like going directly against what we were talking about. Me and Amari.
Lumen, can I have your team captain? Lumen, can I... Chosen to join your clan in the battles to come. Cadets, please come forwards. Captain, do you understand your place when it comes to taking responsibility of the lives and actions of those you have chosen? And do you swear to lead them with the wisdom of your station? And chosen, do you understand that your words, accomplishments, and failures reflect on the honor and glory of your new squad? Perfect. And I dub you both Lumen. Please. They Team Terra, please send your captain forwards. You chosen to join you in the battles to come. understand your place when it comes to taking responsibility over the lives and actions of young Solus here? And would you lead him with the wisdom of your station? Good. Solus, do you understand that your words, accomplishments, and failures reflect on the honor and glory of Tang Terra? That's what I like to hear. Then you may join your new squad in your new home. Team Ventus. Please send your captain.
Hi. So.
This is, yeah, I'm sorry. We hadn't had a chance to discuss
No, it's alright. It's fine.
I'm Jackson. I don't remember if we introduced each other.
Oh, no, I'm
Rosewood.
Solus. Nice to meet you.
Who have you chosen to join
This
your
is
clan in the
my
battles
team.
to come?
They can introduce themselves. They're a bit shy.
Just the flux is making it a little hard to.
Please, dead foreigners.
I don't want to take the name part from you guys. That's all. I'm.
Will you understand your place when it comes to taking responsibility for
Sarvyra.
lives and actions
It's a pleasure.
of these two?
It's Ivian. Nice to formally meet you, Solus.
Will you lead them
Welcome to
with
Team
wisdom
Taylor.
befitting of your station?
Thank you. I'll be in your care.
Okay, cool. Team
And
10.
to you, Unsorted,
I believe we're supposed to stay here.
you
Then
understand that
I wouldn't want to be
your
rude
words,
to the.
accomplishments, and
others,
failures reflect
I
on
think
the
we will
honor and
just stand
glory
here
of
till
your
it's all
new
done.
squad.
But for the rest of the day, it's pretty empty.
Then let me
I
welcome
don't
you
know.
to Team Ventus.
Bombadil hinted at something going on later, but I'm not sure what that was. And then, we could show you the dorm. I'm sure we have time to do so before then. And you've had the run of the island in the meantime.
So, do I get like a cool green outline on my jacket?
Yeah,
or...
yeah, we got a. You pick out your green dye. We have limited lessons, but yeah.
Alright, neat. Just, yeah. I know, I like green.
As the representative of
Mhm.
Team Ignis today.
It's a very
Good to know.
vibrant color.
Who
I like it
has
too.
Ignis
Actually, it goes
chosen
really well on me.
to join your clan in the battles to come?
Was there something going on with the other groups today, by the way? I've noticed there's a lot of people missing.
Please, the roads.
I didn't. Sometimes they feel sick. Sometimes it's flux, which is a problem here. I would blame the barrier, but I don't know much about magic.
Does the represent?
I think Nuraj did
Do you understand your place when it comes to taking responsibility
She
over
must have flux.
the lives and actions of your
That
new
happens every
teammates?
now and then.
And will you lead them with wisdom? It is the Maltese way.
I believe Umbra would be the last,
Unsorted.
and after that,
Do you understand that your words, accomplishments, and failures reflect the story of your new squad? Then go. Maltese, please take them to their new home.
oh yeah, and Umbra, isn't it?
Please send your representative.
Where are you from, Solus?
Oh, well, kind of Flint, it's a complicated story, but
I guess
Essex, haven't really gone much further out from there.
You're among, well, I would say kin, but I'm from Pendlebury, so. It's a little rocky there.
Ooh,
Who have
yeah,
you
where is
chosen
that?
to join your clan
Plenty
in
in.
the battles to come?
That's, I believe it's northeast of Flint, just behind the mountain.
Luca, please come forth.
Oh,
Are you talking about the city Flint or like outside of it?
Do you understand your
the city. I lived in the city part of it for a good bit of my life, so that's kind of.
Yeah, yeah. It all goes uphill and then it goes over the mountain and then
Mhm,
it's us,
mhm.
which is a big. Actually, I'm kind of downhill
Will you lead your new
on the other
teammates
side. It's not
with
exactly, but
wisdom
pretty
befitting
close
your
mountain.
station?
Oh.
It's where I'm from
I-
specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I was never really
And Luca,
allowed to venture too far out from the city, unfortunately.
you
So
understand that your
never been.
clan's accomplishments
No,
and
the only
gifts
reason I know
should
is
be the honor
geography.
and
Don't
glory of
feel
your new tribe.
excluded. You might have been neighbors actually.
Then welcome
It could
to
have been possible.
Maybe.
Anywhere in
Maybe.
Flint specifically?
You may take him home.
You have to forgive me. I didn't really read until recently, so I didn't really know any signs. But I'm not sure if you're familiar. Yeah, I've been busy
No, I
with
wouldn't be.
other
I was-
things.
Yeah, she wouldn't know.
I was at one of the rundown orphanages. You know when the whole rift things happened, they had to open up a bunch of new ones for all the kids that got left alone. I was one of them, so I got moved there, and because I was one of the oldest, I kind of took role of resident older brother. Worked there for a bit. The old man there that run the place taught me how to wield a sword, and well, here I am. So I don't know if you know any of the sort of replacement homes, I guess, but one of them.
They were definitely nearby. I can say that much.
Yeah,
Captains of Terra and Umbra, please.
Oh,
Is he calling me up?
I think so. It's Angel. Oh, poor bastard. He's not got a team.
Please don't go to Terra.
Everything okay?
No, we all have to leave. I'm just kidding. No, the last one, he didn't have a home, and so he
Ah.
He was given the choice, and so were we, and I believe they had the lowest amount, so I gave up the offer to them.
Lead him
Mhm.
into wisdom.
Want to have a good balance. I mean, out of the two of them, we have a pretty low amount.
Angia,
Well,
do you understand that your world's accomplishments and failures will reflect on the honor and glory of Umbra? Then with that, please, go with your new tribe mates as a member of Umbra.
gone quite far from being almost cooked alive in the last couple of days.
I don't. What happens? I heard something to do with Bellicosa, but
That's pretty true. I don't know. Maybe we'll
All
get a
of
lesson
you
in that.
have new tribe mates. You now have the rest of the day to get to know them a little better. I want you all to know we are all in this together.
We're all in this together.
And for all of you, whether you are Clan Umbra, Ignis, Ventus, Terra, Lumen, or Aqua, we are all a single clan, Rosewood. And we will make sure the world knows our name as we pull it from the brink. Good luck with your new stations, previous unsorted. Enjoy your new families.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's it.
Yeah, we're dismissed.
I think that's just
I
about
believe-
everything.
If he changes his mind, I'm sure I'll get something on this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Any urgent business between the three of you?
I mean, besides
I think I had a few questions, I guess, but other than that, I don't think anything's on my mind too much.
Irving, you were saying?
I mean, besides talking to the Chancellor.
Oh,
Out.
right. Did I tell you about that? Or are you
yeah,
still planning?
yeah, you told we were.
Okay. Yes, okay, yeah, we do have to do that. I think he's planning to hunt us down because I don't know his schedule. If there is anything urgent, Sarvyra, Solus, let me know now. Questions for me or Terra, was it?
Just Terra in general. So, it's probably kind of weird, but I was kind of raised for the whole fighting battleground. How do you guys fight? Like, what sort of fighting styles do you guys have? I want to be able to coordinate with you guys well in the battlefield, so.
Well, actually, Jack, you should probably take the reins on this one.
Sure. I didn't want to step on any. Okay. Me personally, I've been in actual infantry service before. I was a special ground unit, so I didn't see like the big skirmishes, but I have background with that. Sarvyra, I believe, is just learning some new stuff regarding a certain weapon type, and Iveen, we've gone over dagger self-defense things. I wouldn't say we're experts. I wouldn't say we're amateurs though, because we've gone this far. And I would suppose not with you either. I've heard the street life is rough for the
Oh, yeah. My fighting style's a little bit. It's not the nicest. I match my rapier with punches and and just about anything I can throw into a fight, I'll
Yeah.
pull, kick, hair, that kind of thing. I'll do anything I can at street life. Also, might be kind of weird question. I'm sorry if this sounds odd, but like, can you guys teach me how to spar? I had a bit of an issue recently. One of the professors picked up on it. How do I? Well, you see, my old man, he was ex-military. He was pretty strong, high up military, and he taught me how to fight against, well, just a dummy. I really only know how to kill things.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just had the idea of going inside because we're all Terra now.
Oh, yeah.
If you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. I had a duel against Zuku the other day. The professor pointed out I kind of had to hold myself back because on instinct, I aim for vital points. There were a few times where I had to stop myself from going for the neck, and it was kind of it's all what's taught to me. I wasn't really taught any different. It was all in the dummy the entire time. He just said always aim for a point that you can take him out in one blow. Don't mess around with the fancy slicing stuff.
The neck is fragile.
Yeah, I get. That's why I would like to.
Right. No, you're conditioning behavior and response and all that. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy to teach you to spar personally, and I only have basic training. I don't call myself an expert. My career was cut a bit in half, but I hope to perfect it one day, and also the professors here might help. Sure, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
What's the weapon? Is it a fencing sword? I assume.
Oh, yeah, a rapier. Something the old man gave me. It's custom made, modeled after the one he wielded actually, but it's quite sharp. I'd be careful.
Just bring it
Oh,
down.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You might need to clean it a bit, but no, it's it's a couple nicks.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how much you like blacksmithing. I still don't know the payment for refurbishing such thing. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's a human empire one. I've seen the handle design before though. It's nice. It might be a bit dwarven too. Cool.
It might
yeah,
be,
no, I have minimal practice with fencing swords. Sorry, before I gush, this is Terradorm. There's a lot of plants to water, so you can do that whenever you want. They're thirsty. This is our dining table. The
Wait, we were supposed to water them?
tea and spice area.
Don't worry,
and
I've been doing it.
area. There's a lot of tea here, and it's miscellaneous. It's kind of disorganized. This is this is not a wine cabinet. Is it a wine cabinet? I've never had any of them.
Are we allowed to?
Wine cabinet?
I didn't think we were allowed to drink them, so I never really,
Oh no, we are. I had to request from the old chancellor, the headmaster before. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't hurt yourself. And then oh my gosh. You know what? Sometimes we just kind of use these rooms for different things. I don't think we really go in that one. The oven, counters, obviously, dishes. There's also more tea in here, and there's a cold storage area on both of these cabinets. This is a lot of introduction. I'm sure you can figure it out. I'm sorry. The bathroom, if you need it. That's probably the most important thing. Right here.
Oh.
Bathroom. There's a mirror in there to check yourself, and a bathtub if you need it. Fireplace.
The cellar.
Good place to relax. This is the back door.
Yeah, that might be something to show him.
If you need a quick exit or anything. This is Ivine's room. Me and Sarvyra are upstairs in separate rooms. We should probably figure out that situation for you, actually. Do you have things at the warehouse?
Oh. No, not really. The only thing I kind of own is the sword, so this is really all I have.
Basement. Yeah. Okay. Well then, there won't be much for you. I'm sorry. I was thinking about it. I'm just something occurred to me. Then there's the balcony outside. Which you go up around in this way. And that all can be experienced. I don't know. We sometimes we spend some time in here, but I guess if you're sick, you'll have, or you're just taking the day off. Yeah. Okay. So this is our basement. It's different from other basements, and it didn't occur to me until now. Yeah. You should see if it goes up.
All right.
Okay. I hope he likes this.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys really kid out the place.
Oh, Jack, I always wondered, do you know where these grapes go?
The grapes? Oh, the grapes.
Yeah, Jackson, the grapes.
I'm sorry, Mr. I assumed the sewers. I mean, do you see a light down there or anything?
Not that I can tell.
Okay. Well, if any rats come up that are bigger than a medium rodent, let me know. This is the map table where we should be planning expeditionary stuff or information and such. This is an old teammate's things, so we can't really throw it out. These are some weapon racks. Right now we only have the spears, but it's good material to start with. Gunpowder. Let's see. Don't hit that.
Oh,
with fire. Solas,
you know,
please
I have
don't
a.
hit that with fire. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got
I
fire magic.
should have probably covered that. Okay. So, the workbench, the chemistry area, and potion making station, the spices and other ingredients, this was the scent area. Is that upstairs ours, I think?
It might be.
You can keep showing him. I can answer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ivy. If anyone's up there, you don't have to. Okay, so.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm losing from the flux again. Oh, what the fuck?
Alright.
Okay, so this was originally supposed to be the scent disguise area. This was a old team captain idea. Basically, the floor is so beautiful here. My God, wow.
I like the stonework. You know, it's good stuff.
It's amazing. Okay, this is supposed to be a area to mess with scents and stuff. It was something Tenebris had come up with, and it ties into the costumes over here. There's a lot of fabric and sewing equipment. If you know how to do that, we could make camouflage, or we could make a disguise. And his idea was to pose as a, let's say, a merchant or something that travels the sea, and then you would work on a saltwater esque scent, and then apply it to the clothing. That was quite an ambitious idea now that I think about it. But I think that was the extent of the ideas down here. And if you have any more, you know, feel free to share them. I know the school might be a little bit tighter about their equipment, so we could be careful. But yeah, there's a lot of potential down here. I totally should have said that to more people. Oh boy. But yes, Solus, it's yours. It's free reign for you. All of us are down here allowed to touch everything, you know, unless told otherwise. Cool.
Ivan, was anyone at the door?
Oh, actually, yeah, no one was there.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you for checking.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry if I took up all the air out of the room. Did you have anything to say, or?
Oh, no, not really. Just kind of taking it all in. It's weird. It's like the first kind of house I've been in that isn't looking like it's gonna fall apart any minute. I mean, other than the first house I lived in, but I don't really have any memories of that, so. Like, you know, I'm kind of looking around expecting some sort of chink in the floor or something, but no, there's nothing.
I'd love to take credit, but I think the Kishi put more work in on that than we do sometimes. Okay, cool.
And like, you had like so much tea upstairs as well. You guys just get to have that much?
Yeah.
Part of it was Tenebris trying to kick an addiction before he left. That was the old Captain of Terror.
Like, you guys you couldn't have that much in a room at one time without having to like, I don't know, like sell an organ or something?
Oh my god.
No,
had
we
to do that
mostly
before.
just found it and, made it.
Is that like common in Flens or something?
Well, I mean, not really common. It's more. I was just poor. Yeah, leave it at that. I think I've only had tea. Twice, I think. One of the times it was also half already used, so it wasn't that good. But I may do
it too.
Well then, I can make us a batch and we can celebrate our new team member.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Let's pick one that we've all had, or well, I mean, something with cream and honey in it. Yeah, welcome to Terrace.
You guys can afford cream and honey?
But as well.
I was just thinking about
Sorry.
the room situation.
Sorry?
I could give him an example. I think all of ours are relatively the same. Yeah.
I'm not sure about you and Sarvyra's rooms, but do you have beds that are big enough?
Yeah, they. Oh, I should check that actually. Good point.
Tenebris's bed is still in my room.
I believe mine was supposed to be for Grim, but
yeah,
mine should be big enough as well.
Yeah. Alright.
This one?
Yeah, that's my space too. I think a good thing to keep in mind was anybody you bunk with is you're probably going to be rather close.
I'll go make us
together.
Right.
In the mornings and the night and such. So any. Well, I mean, we just met, and I apologize. More personally, if there's any bad impression you've gotten on us so far, bits on the account. So I was. Oh, that's silly.
Oh, no, not at all. Don't worry. Listen, I'm happy I get to have a new family, so I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, and we don't necessarily restrict it to the room. I think it'd be secure, but as long as you're indoors, and you. I mean, sometimes we meet for dinner. We haven't done too recently, but I'll often collect as many of you as I can and say something. Or, today seems more relaxed. I should probably check with people about what's going on because I want to see if the training grounds are open for us. The obstacle course, that's a fun one for me.
Oh yeah, I did that with Bellicosa. I did it with Team Ignis on my first day, I think it was. We had fireballs shot at us, and we had to make it across the entire thing without getting hit. I got hit a few times, but it was a lot of fun.
So you said you practiced fireballs magic. Fire magic, was it?
I'd show it off, but I should let you know. It's kind of a thing in Unsorted, but if I do fire magic in somewhere you guys deem unsafe, I think you may have permission to knock me out on the spot. It was kind of a thing in Unsorted because there were fireworks, so I don't know if that carries over or. I just thought I'd let you know, just in case.
To knock you out?
But yeah, if I start doing fire magic stuff in a place that you don't think is like safe, kind of like the gunpowder downstairs, you're allowed to just kind of.
I will probably not go directly to that personally. Yeah, we'll work on your controlling impulses thing. I think the doctor might actually be more of a suitable person to. Oh, sorry, I am just getting comfortable. Okay. So. Let's see, Irene, Sarvyra, Tullis, and Maxwell.
So,
yes.
Is there a specific kind of tea?
Celebration, huh? Did you guys ever have scale spice?
I've never heard of such a thing. Is that like a common tea, or is it?
It's something the old captain had, and I haven't had the heart to use the last couple bags yet. But I'd be willing to.
It's actually,
you know.
I actually invented it.
Really?
I made it
You
for the old cap.
invented
I made it for Tenebus to help with his caffeine addiction.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently it worked, but
Oh, what's in it?
That's a good question.
it's been
I mean,
a while. I can't tell. I forgot.
It wasn't bad when
Sorry.
me and Tenebris had it.
The formula's somewhere, but I. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys want some? We have a few bags left.
I'm willing to have.
Sure. Sounds nice if you're okay with making it.
We only have 4 bags left.
That's funny. Cool. Wow. All right. So, sorry to be formal. You're fine. Continue. We have a situation with the current team setup, and I believe other teams have second in commands regarding theirs. Okay, I'll be candid. I feel I have limited options when it comes to biases. But these two at the moment are the oldest members of Terra so far, and they're also newer. You are immediately new. I think we could have a discussion about possibly a second in command, just as representative, because I woke up late today, and I realized if I had been late enough, one of you would have to just rise to the duty of that, and I think we should sort that out as soon as we can.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Do we want to lead this like how we had the captain vote? Because favor are a little bit of a last resort.
I mean, we can. It's always tomorrow.
That's true. Would you all rather wait?
I mean, I guess it'd be nice to have the day to get to know you guys a little better before I vote for someone, you know?
Yeah, it's a good point.
That's probably true. That's a really good point. Okay, cool. Anyway, I forgot to bring it up, so not distract everyone with that.
That's alright.
Well,
yeah, no, you're fine. It's different.
no, I mean,
He's
no,
got
like,
tea in his hand.
tea's
I
ready.
think.
Oh. Thank you, Irene. Pardon me. I'll get this other one.
Oh, thank you.
You.
Sure. Thank you, Irene.
Of course.
Here you go.
Oh,
RP cup. There we go. Okay, cool. To allies, yeah?
To allies, yeah.
Great.
The hot.
Yep, you and I learned that last night.
I didn't apparently because I just did it again.
Yeah.
I thought the milk would have pulled it off. Oh well. Okay.
Well,
Well,
usually
just
hot
hot
drinks,
sip.
kind of a luxury.
I mean,
It's
I don't
hot.
need to worry about
it smells
tasting any food
nice.
today. Yes,
Mhm.
it does. It does. So we had a short spar yesterday.
Mhm.
You and I. Yeah. What are you guys wanting to do today? I suppose I don't until we get orders. Otherwise. Because
Well,
so far it was just Solus with the training ground suggestion or training.
I guess for me it is just kind of training, combat's kind of how I learned a lot of things, so I guess I'd get to know you guys a little better if I saw how you fought. It's a weird,
No,
being
that makes
raised
sense
on
to me.
combat thing.
Yeah.
Also, can I ask, why do you carry a lamp with you?
It's a focus.
What does that mean?
Like a magic focus. That's what I pour my mana into.
So you have a magic lamp?
It,
It's organized.
yes.
Wow, I never thought to ask.
Is it
Also,
like
I
the
did
one
not
in
know
the
that.
stories or something like that? Can you like rub it and a genie comes out?
Not quite. Maybe I could get a spell for it, though. I'd have to look in the books.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's way back home. I can't read very well, but I can read a few small words. I
No,
remember
I've
reading a
read
few
the-
books to the kids.
I've
That
read the
you rub a
story, yeah.
magic lamp and a genie comes out. I don't know what happens when you get the genie though. The words were always. Oh, it does. I just
did you
kind
read
of.
the one with the prince who was. That's funny. He was also an orphan on the street. Did you read that one?
I read a few. Yeah, I
Or
think I
read
might have
to
read
you
that
or
one.
something like that?
The issue was I can't read big words. I managed to read all the small ones, but as soon as I got to that point, I just kind of struggled to read on. So I just had to make up stories, and that was a lot of the stories I told to the younger kids at the orphanage. Just kind of read the first bit, can't get beyond a certain point, and just make it up from there.
Well, that sounds exciting. Actually. Yeah, that's. I know a lot of words. I could. Well, actually, Mordred has a class as well. He does linguistics. Is that what you were?
I've been going to them. I've been trying to learn. I spend every morning staring at the boards outside, reading them. It takes me a bit, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's. I remember. Well, I don't remember too well, but I remember my father saying it was tough on me. Okay. Trying to think if I need to leave anything. Probably not.
Oh, you wouldn't actually happen to have the dye thing so I can go make myself like green to match you guys, would you?
Yeah, in the basement next to the costumes and.
All right. I'll go quickly give that a quick go. I'll be back up in a bit. Thank you.
Don't Okay.
That's
yeah.
good.
No problem.
Seems nice.
So
It
if he
does
spills
nice.
paint everywhere, how soon can I like discipline him?
What?
I worry because nothing. never
Paint,
mind.
paint. You can clean it up with soap and water. And it'll be
I know,
fine.
I know. I worry.
You know that can be the
got-
discipline.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking like push him. Oh, that's a bad.
Don't push him. No.
No, I don't. I don't want to do that. Oh God. Okay, so there's. Yeah, I don't know what's happening today. Did you guys hear about anything specific?
I believe the Chancellor said that it was like a free day, just to
Yeah.
know each other.
Well, I suggest we all head to the training grounds pretty soon. Then I suppose I don't want the day to waste away. And I mean, we could just spend time in here. I know it's been. Wow, that
Well,
was awfully fast.
I
Oh my
think it was
God.
pretty good.
That was very. It was very.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. I should have mentioned. I'm quick at a lot of things. It's kind of my thing, running around to the house of kids trying to take care of all of them. You get quick at things.
Oh my God, he looks so good in
Dyeing,
green.
I can do basic sewing, so if you do need me for the costume stuff downstairs, I can't make full costumes, but I can fix holes and kind of, patch things up if you really need it.
Yeah, sewing. And my father. Wow. Heck. Yeah, I'll help with the. You. What? You are very fast. Wow. I don't even.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
really see
dry?
Any noticeable line?
I wouldn't touch it, but. Oh wait, hang on. Can you guys like? Can I quickly just do something? I won't set anything on fire. I promise. Just like.
Let's do that outside. We could do that
All right. Yeah. Good point. All right. So before I do that. All right. Not touch
Oh wait, there's
anything.
trees
waiting.
Really good timing though. Really good timing. I really appreciate you, dude. Skyette, let's go. We cannot let Skyette wait. Let's go.
Well, no,
Quick,
for you,
fast.
you're already blind on one eye. You just need to hit the other one. Hit the right one!
Thank you for telling us about how you can
here.
blind people very easily, Kiki. I'll see you later.
We were just here to use the training grounds. I was just sitting there. I'm sorry if I, disturbed the.
You're
air
quite
here.
alright.
Sorry about that.
You're good, Captain.
What's up? What's up?
Sure.
Dandelion.
This is Solus. He's our newest member. Of Terra. He shot a fireball.
Oh,
at the
you guys are
arrows
good in
and we know how
blue.
to deflect new ones.
Thank you.
Have a
Okay.
good training.
Yeah. Thank you, Captain.
Hmm.
Okay. So. Training. Okay, so how much experience have you had with actual intelligent fights, And to be candid, let's say further second question, a follow-up question. Have you ever killed before?
I've never actually killed anyone, but I've broken a few noses. I think I broke someone's arm in a bar fight once, and I think that's kind of the worst. Maybe a leg at most, but other than that, nothing too bad. I haven't actually killed anyone, just kind of, low alley bar fights I've got myself into that I've had to deal with. Other than that, nah.
So, are you sure they didn't die? Did you like?
I mean, I didn't see them die, and I'm pretty sure I saw them the day after, but I do remember being promptly chased by a group of people the day afterwards, so I'm assuming they didn't.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna drop my weapons off here
I should probably.
Did you bring your glaive?
I did not. I didn't even think about that.
Did you want to? It's okay. We could just, I was thinking of pairing you two together because I've had some time teaching the two of you, and practice makes perfect, and I could see where Solus sits here. Yeah.
I mean, did you want to? Or no?
Yeah, if you're comfortable to do so.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Then I will be right back. Alright, best of 3? Or slow? I'm sure these are very dull, so if you get a scratch, I can help you with that later. I'm sorry.
No, I just. Does that count? I think that counts.
Whatever
Does it?
whatever you saw counts.
Wait, just time out. Is it 3 hits or? Okay, just double checking.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, I just hit my elbow on my desk, so.
Do you need to readjust? It's all right.
No, yeah, a little bit.
No worries. Actually, that's a good idea. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
But that is a popular theory. I suppose. It could work, but anyone
Oh God. Okay, you're getting faster.
sorry.
No, you're fine. That was it. That was good.
How old are you?
19 actually, my birthday.
Training and bonding. I'd like to see it.
Right.
Same age as me then.
Should we come back to the center a little bit? I don't want to accidentally push you out of the ring.
Yeah. Just okay.
Right.
Yeah, you said you were being impulsive about fighting. You know what I think it is that when there's enemies.
I'm just adjusting my feet.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Take your time. This is training.
If you're unsure that you can handle a situation, just step back, ask one of us to take over for you,
I have a really bad case of that, but maybe that is a good option.
Okay.
well, it's all work in progress. It's like always on the battlefield. The only thing
Oh, I think you hit me.
How many is that?
That's too few one for me. So that yeah, you just nicked my clothes.
All right.
Yeah. From what I can gather, I think my teacher might have been a bit of a psycho. I don't know.
Sorry, I can't tell where my center is.
I think that's the brutal defeats and all that. At least for me, it's more of a.
Still nervous?
No, I was just.
Oh boy. Oh, this is a bit heavy.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm gonna use the one I have.
It's almost like I'm tripping over something.
Do you want to take a second to step out and?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
we can stop if you need to readjust yourself.
Not
Just
infinity. That's a magic term, isn't it?
Just
You have a.
got lightheaded for a second.
You take a
Oh,
I'm fine.
do you need to sit down or something?
No, I was just stumbling over my feet.
Gotcha.
Oh, they're absolutely
Is that all you wanted to do, or?
As far as I'm aware.
No, I thought we were just. We can keep going.
It's up to you. I thought we were taking a break because you needed to readjust.
No, yeah, I got fixed. I believe.
Then, do you want to
I like to catch my
go back? Or no, it's entirely your choice. I want to know what you're most comfortable with.
We still have time. Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay.
Personal reasons, but in fights, I've not done any training as well of that sort.
Have time.
If I get caught when I unlock, my first instinct is to
Headache. All right. was that?
I'm good. I think you won.
Alright. You had gotten me. You had me at 2.
Did I?
Yeah. When I had blocked, you had gone to my cheek. Are you injured
Sorry that.
at all?
No, it just a small few tears in the clothes, but I'll be fine.
Alright.
How was that? That was my first spa for last few months, actually.
I mean, yeah, it was good. I think the only thing I would say is to get in a little closer with your swings. But I understand it's just training. But yeah, you did good.
Okay, so let's go a little bit unorthodox military. When you're small, watch your
Okay.
lower body.
I should
when they're big,
put this back.
Hold your ground as best you can. But mostly, I feel I have the most ability in that area. If there's some big weapon coming at you, just try to step by it, because putting a lot of energy out into blocking is going to hurt me.
Okay.
And that's just the same as if you were to thrust forward and I were to do this instead of hold it. It would be better for me. Really for any opponent that has a big power behind that. You guys done?
Actually, yeah, I was actually curious. Solus, did you want to
Oh,
want to spar a little bit?
Sure.
Sure.
Did you want me to
This
get
is a great time.
weapon?
Practice equal height. What we were just talking about.
Should I
I'm safe
use
to just take one of these,
this
right?
on?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't kill him, please. Don't kill him. You might want.
I
more
mean,
range
How
on
good are
that
you
area.
at fighting?
Or if you're feeling lucky, you could test your reflexes.
I've survived
but-
this long at Rosewood, so you know.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'll take a deep breath between each swing to not let the adrenaline get to me. I gotta.
That sounds good. Remember, for both of you, when you're fighting them on your level, stay on your level. That's where your power is. And if they bring it from a different level, just try to avoid that as much as you can. You know, if it's smaller, watch the area, the flanks, and if it's higher, get out of the way. And if it's same level, you two should just be able to actually hold each other down pretty good. So, okay, yeah, good luck. Good luck with your spar.
Sounds good.
I'll need it.
Or training. Go as easy as you want on him.
Me?
Do you want a spot?
Okay.
Sure.
Oh wow, look at that. Two kind of offenses. Yeah, he's really fast, which is great. You were right about that. And the fire should come in handy if he can. Yeah, and then Ivan himself. Also, he has that. Well, I don't want to exploit it too much. Oh no, he went invisible. Whoa!
What?
What was that?
I don't know.
What the hell was
I
that?
didn't know
Did you
you
see
could
that?
do that.
Am I asleep? Hang on. What the hell was that?
Whoa.
Was that magic?
I don't know. I don't know.
Ivy,
Ivy, what was
Ivy, am I
that?
crazy, or did you just appear from in front of him to behind him?
It's a new spell, actually.
Oh man.
When did you learn this spell?
Is it okay if I say seer shit?
I mean,
What?
Fuck, I want to be a seer. Wow, that's cool. Okay,
That
sorry.
is really cool.
Sorry.
Oh man. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
cool.
You guys are doing great. Don't kill him. Don't kill him, Solus.
I'll tell you tonight.
I was trying to say he's got that killer instinct in him, and he was talking about he was talking about punching me in the face while we were fighting, and how it would be easy for him, and I was like, okay. So we were just training. Yes, I'm down to do spear work. I don't know if you're very experienced with them.
What?
Oh, I am so sorry. I almost stabbed
You're fine.
you in the head.
Just barely. You like right above me.
Okay. Yeah. And how's she holding up anyway? Or he? I don't know if he's given you
I haven't
a weapon or
yet.
thing.
probably a she. I don't have a name for it yet. Should I name it?
What would you want to name it, do you think?
I don't
You
know.
could. Like I said, a lot of people do. Didn't I tell you the name of Alex?
You might have. I don't
I think I
remember.
did. I don't remember.
It was months
It might have
ago.
been too. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Actually, speaking of height class and all that, or weight class, can we do it as well? Do you know? Did you catch what I was saying? All of your power is down here. So depending on the opponent. So for me, you would wanna focus like pushing it out.
Yeah.
But with a bigger one, you'd wanna step out of the way if you can. If you can. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I won't bring the shield out.
Should we step more towards the
Just for
center?
the sake of you. Yeah, just for the sake of you practicing with the spear. Yeah, is there any place you'd rather stand for the sake of flux or anything?
Oh no, I just didn't want to accidentally step out of the circle and then maybe like back up into their thing. And then
Yeah,
get
no
hit.
problem. Okay, well I wasn't gonna push you super hard. Let me actually stand back because you got the reach. Okay, so mine's mostly for thrusting forward, so I don't think if I do get a cut out, it would be too bad for you, and we can stitch anything. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Okay, well I will try not to
Yours
hurt
I'll
you,
have
but
to
this
be
thing is
careful
sharp. I'm sure
Yeah,
that is too.
Oh, I'm glad you sharpened it. Okay. Okay, do you want to do a spa or just... Yeah, sure, best of two.
But I'm sorry, I fluxed for a second. What did you
Two
say?
hits. Best of two hits on each other.
Sure.
Okay. I had an idea. Yeah, I had an idea.
What was your idea?
Well, that was mostly for Lyra, wasn't it? I wish she was here. I really want to do that sparring with her. Okay, sorry. No, it was to pull the shield out and do more shield form. Thank you, sir. Okay. Alright, ready?
I
Friendly
suppose.
touch. Tap. Okay. Go.
Oh, we just all wanted to kind of get an idea of our ability. We're all kind of on the magic spectrum.
Nice. Okay.
Kind of evolved the
You're good.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, I need to step
What
back.
happened?
I hit an invisible
you're fine.
wall.
You're fine. Yes, don't do that. You gotta be careful. I was about to ask if you were ready.
You
Like,
know,
in
I
that
should have
regard,
I should have
I'm okay with
checked.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm
Alright.
sorry. I'll ask next time. Okay. Okay.
My apologies.
No, no problem. Good. You're using the footwork. Okay.
Yes, I've felt that pain before, so I understand your symptoms. I would treat you more actively if
Good.
feeling arms right
Okay.
now, but,
Yes, it looks like
Let's try to change it up on each other, yeah?
Yeah.
well, when you help
Ah!
Are you okay?
It's nice. Yeah. You almost cut my leg off. Good.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's I count it as a hit because I might be bleeding. You're fine.
I'll
You ready?
heal it. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Oh, pommel, nice.
Go ahead.
I hit an invisible wall with my hand.
It's okay.
I'm okay.
It was my face. That's what it was.
Okay, I think we're even. Oh.
Sorry.
Remember to change it up on the opponent.
Yeah.
You know, they'll get used to you if you
Sorry.
engage long enough. On anything intelligent. You're fine. Keep your feet good. Okay.
I've learned from my mistakes.
Shuffle. Okay. Okay, ready?
And then if there's two spears on the sides, it's good for flanking. flanking, so
Did you punch him in the face?
watch our
Oh, that was, yeah, nice.
I'm sorry,
That
am I
was
going
good.
too quick?
No, you did great.
Okay.
You got me. There's a high five. My finger's being done. High five.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, good. Yeah, nice. That was great.
I'm sorry if
You took that to heart.
any of my swings were
like a wing.
jittery.
No.
I have a bit of a headache looking in this direction.
You're fine. That's why we have that's why we have the time. So regarding the form of it, do you remember anything I retained or spilled to you? Because I know we were out of combat at the time.
I need more info. We have talked quite a bit over the
change around this semester.
months
So
at
there's
the academy.
drills you can do just to help you with the No. It was after. It was the other day. But you look tired. Just regarding any combat, there's drills you can do, especially with every weapon. And I believe spear, because I took more of a sub-elective in it, because most of it is shield, is my main. But I believe spear's main 3 stances are this, 2 hands above your head, like so, and down, and then the other one is up, and then this one. It's very simple. And then there's and then I think this comes into play, which is the cross, which is this I would say is more of an emergency situation, and blocking and all that.
Yeah.
And also you have a glaive. I feel like a lot of it applies to that.
Yes.
Speaking of which, you might want to reinforce some of this, because if anyone comes at you with an axe, they might take a good chop through there, and especially if they're as big as a front, they could snap it in half.
Yeah, that's true. Do you recommend anything that I could cover it with?
Okay, well
If we're gonna talk,
metal,
should
but
we
that would
step
make
out of the
heavier.
ring?
Oh
Other
yeah,
people
that's a good
coming
idea.
through.
Good idea. Okay. No problem. Oh, looks like Tara left. A bit. Yeah, no, they have. Where did they go?
I'm not sure. You said Are you bleeding?
Just barely. It's a scratch. It's fine.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
I'm
Okay.
I don't want to invade, but I don't want it to get infected.
It's fine.
either.
It's... No, of course.
It doesn't
Oh yeah, no, I
too
haven't
deep.
been. I think the last time I was actually infected from a cut was like. I don't know if I've ever been infected.
I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
It's alright. I'm just wiping the excess blood off, but at least it's clean now.
Sure.
I just
Yeah,
put a bit
I'll
of
have
a
to see.
solution on it.
Probably. You did good. No, like honestly, you were lucky you didn't cut through the gambeson. But no, that strike at the end was great, and you really took that to heart when I said that. You're pretty much you're really good. You're fast at this. It's great to see.
I mean,
exciting. Yeah.
I was watching you fight because it looks very similar. So I was just okay. Well, observe that, and then.
Have you been practicing? Because I know weight is a big difference for a lot of those. Sorry, I am mostly walking because I'm trying to get lay of the land and such. Figuring out what we're doing next. Did you want to do more? I'm sorry.
I mean, no, I think I'm all right between the fight with you and the fight with Ivian.
Okay. Yeah. Did you have anywhere you wanted to go? I actually had an idea with rocks if you wanted to stay.
An idea with rocks.
Nope. Yeah, the
A slingshot.
shooting at the thing over there.
I mean, yeah, I can
Can you sit?
accompany you. I don't have any
Okay.
rest to be.
That's.
I might see what Soilu's up to at
me
some point, but
neither. Oh yeah. No, yeah, it's it's mostly just an activity to do where we have small talk. Oh. Okay.
I hope he makes it back up.
I don't know.
I do too.
I don't know.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
I suppose.
That's how you learn.
What was I even saying? I forgot. It's been a while since I've.
I mean, you asked for a terror one. We did the wound. Talked about formation. Not formation.
Nightmares.
Nightmares. Yeah, but why?
I do.
Is there something significant about a nightmare that brought up the topic?
I had a new one last night, and I'm really tired. That's all, and I've been forgetting myself today. Whoa. We had a discussion the other day. Actually, you remember? Well, it was about a lot of different things, and it's because I get scared.
What are you afraid of?
But they're usually the same. Well, it's not really like. You remember when you said you have memories in your deja vu more than like dreams, you know, and they're just like past events that have happened. It's like some of those are those, and then, well, it's mostly those, you know. It's just like I think about things I've seen. And, I don't really want to describe them as much as like ask if there's a way to make them stop.
That's fine. There's lots of rumors that, you know, certain kinds of teas and what you eat can affect what you're thinking about when you're dreaming. But I personally don't believe any of that. It's just. Yeah, that was good. I watched that.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. I can look into it. If you're thinking about it before you go to sleep, it's probably not good, and you should stop.
I don't know what to do with that advice. I think I'm tilting my arm too much.
I mean, I'll look into it. See if there's something.
Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. So that's not a character thing. Never mind. Okay, yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know. Like I said, I have a problem trusting people with things. Mostly it's about, though, like, well. No, it's not. It's not that much of a problem. Never mind. Okay, I've fixed this thing so that I can actually see when I'm aiming. Oh, well, I'm a lot better now.
If you need to talk about it.
There we go. I got it. I got it.
Oh
I got it down.
You're good with that thing. I
think
didn't
I
even
can do-
expect that might have like been something to consider.
Do you want to see the cool thing?
Yes, I want to see the cool thing.
Okay.
I don't know what
Is
that.
Bellicose to you?
Yes. Oh hey.
Alright. Irene, stand back.
Oh.
Also, if I explode,
Please
you
don't
should probably
explode.
stand
I'm
back.
sorry.
No promises. Alright, Tara.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh.
Oh, it didn't work. Did it work?
I think it worked.
Yeah?
That's
I think it's on
amazing,
fire.
Jackson. What?
One more.
Oh.
One more. I'm gonna hit the target this time. I don't want shrapnel to be the last thing I do today. And
Oh,
Are you okay?
I'm joking.
Oh my god.
I mean, you scared me.
Um,
Okay, well,
where
that's
did
all
you
my
guys
bombs
go off
then,
to?
Unfortunately.
I accidentally punched him in the face like twice.
Oh.
Got nosebleed.
I'm glad it was nothing more serious.
We had a medical right here.
Teachers were looking. I got worried. I felt bad, so I kind of took him to try and deal with it
I
myself,
did
be a
get
little responsible.
I did get to be able to fill him in on, you know, Sia stuff.
good.
So
I did. So,
I don't really
is
get
there
it.
anything new?
Something,
going on
something,
with Sia?
ghosts, but
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Just checking. Okay, cool. Training. How'd you feel? Successful day? Training? Yeah. Was good.
I think it was pretty good. I feel kind of bad for punching you twice, but other than that,
I feel just as bad hitting you in the back, but
yeah, it's deserved. It's fine.
It was a
truce.
Yeah, save it mostly for the enemy, guys. When we're not around, of course, and you two know, like hitting these dummies is good. Those are good for, I don't know, just I guess getting the feel of the weapon, and then those are good for finding weak points in common armor placement and some, which I do quite a bit. I'm sorry, I feel like down the grass because it's so pretty right now. Yeah, I would say training was success today. Personally, and also practice makes perfect, so we could all come back down here and keep on working on things, because I know Irene and Sarvyra have been, well, not personal lessons, but we take our extra credit. We take our extra time to do it sometimes, you know. And I need to work on shooting those bombs more, that seem weighted off. But without Bellicosa finding out that I'm blowing up targets, I think it's minimize the amount of work I have to put out on the field. Yeah, okay. This is all I really had in mind today.
Solus.
I mean, oh yeah, what's up?
Oh, I just want to ask, did it look cool? The
invisible thing? Oh yeah, totally. It looked really cool. I didn't know where you. I can't say look cool. I didn't know where you went. I couldn't even see you, so you didn't look cool. You just acted cool, I guess.
Did it look cool when I stabbed you?
Well, the thing is, it's actually non-visibility.
Then I was just making fun of it.
I actually became wind.
Salvage Ori, I haven't played in a while.
Huh.
Avi bit Mordred's hand, and Mordred challenged him to a duel, I guess.
What? A duel? What kind of duel? I'm gonna get in here.
Kick the shit out of each other? What other kind of duel?
Huh. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a professor. No,
I think the duel's over.
Yeah.
Really? That was it for duels?
Avi kicked him so hard, Mordred's body started just turning into spaghetti.
It's quite impressive.
It was really impressive.
Did you see Sarvyra's glaive?
Yes, I did. Looks good on you.
She made that.
Thank
she made that
you.
herself.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
Amazing. She's natural at it. She's natural at using it too. She's like, oh, I just copied you, and I was like, that's really cool. I wish I could.
Using the spear is quite hard, so if you're good at it, that's a compliment.
Yeah. The range and the weight and all that.
It's a heavy object, being able to move it all around. I mean, I guess it's smaller for both of you, but it's still probably the same ratio of weight.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
all
that
center
makes
of
sense.
gravity was like same level. So. But it's fun. I haven't fought anyone with a spear that's my height in a long time. So, well, a long time. I think there was like one student at my old school. She was really small, smaller than Lyra. But that's actually even shorter than me. Yeah, very tiny. What could they possibly be?
Sarvyra.
Afternoon.
Oh, it's on the braces too.
Yeah.
Did you dye this, or did you have a spare uniform? Because apparently we had spare uniforms, and I've been using dye this whole time.
Yeah, there's a few spare uniforms in the room.
The one you're wearing isn't dyed, right?
We got given those, so I
I
took
don't
them.
understand.
Okay.
Yes, Sarvyra will get your uniform all ready to go.
Actually.
And they did have blue paint.
Oh no, that was for the poor.
Have you guys seen Miss Bellicosa anywhere?
Did he paint stripes?
She wasn't by the trading ground?
Okay.
She just left. I'm trying to find her. I want to do some good old wind something to help. You're gonna do this magic. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna learn some. We do some combo magic.
Oh man,
was already made. The
that's
one
interesting.
before,
I don't think I have seen her
Okay.
around here though.
That's what everyone told me.
bummer.
So she went.
He's gonna do what everyone tells you to do.
How
Peer
did you
pressure,
die?
Jackson.
There's like, I mean, isn't the soldier only supposed to follow specific orders?
I mean, yeah, everyone is technically. Technically, the law is in order.
The law doesn't command.
The people with the law command it. The people backing. What did I say? Defending the law. The people defending the law will.
The people with the law.
Law people.
Well, yeah.
The law people? Is that what you said? Sarvyra, there's a little word for that one. The law people?
I think the fight's over.
You mean police?
Oh,
You
they
mean-
missed it already. Good one.
Who are they? Enforcers. That's
Like
Mordred did
politicians,
some very
enforcers.
strange
Yeah, okay,
body
there she
morphing
goes.
techniques. Even went to the ground.
Are you feeling okay?
Hey, I'm fine. Breakfast must have. I must have ate something bad. I'm good now. I didn't say that.
What was it you said then?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, I assumed it was you.
So basically, essentially, what just happened is I went law people, and then you said yeah, Sarvyra.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
sorry.
You're fine.
Got some on your
I just assumed it was Sarvyra because that sounds just. Okay. It sounded like it came from behind me, which is why I was confused.
I am readjusting a site thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my site. I have to mentally organize this site. For
Have you tried reloading your third eye?
It's not. It's not what you think.
Do you not have a third eye?
Do you have?
Is it common to have a
Understand
third
it's-
eye?
Yeah.
Where does the third eye? Are we? Because I don't see anybody
Are
with
you
a third
serious?
eye.
Wait,
can't see the
who is
third eye.
commonly having a third eye?
Really? Maybe something with demons on.
Huh?
You
All
calling
humans
Jackson a
have third
demon?
eye. No.
Huh?
I mean, I look
No,
like
Rom.
a drow, but I think that's about it.
Rom's a demon.
Yes.
Humans
Wait,
have
who's
third
again?
eyes, Rom.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to fire it immediately. Oops. I lost my rock. Okay.
I'm not getting it back.
That's fine. I didn't ask you to.
Where's your third eye?
Just preemptively, in case you did. I figured I'd clear that up.
Yeah. Gil, would you get me my rock back?
You
Where?
fucking dick.
It's right here.
Wow, awkward.
You just
You're the
pointing at your
first-
right eye for me.
You're the first awkward
No,
girl.
no, right here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
It's
your.
in the center.
That's your.
It's in the center.
You must be
Your
honest.
center's over here.
You saw that?
Yep.
What?
Okay.
It's just
It's true. Like, am I wrong? Did you ever
like
know
right
that?
here,
bro.
right here.
And he didn't even notice.
Yes, there.
I know.
That's your nose.
It's fine.
Sorry. It's an issue where when you like sit down, things happen. Yeah.
Oh, they're just. It's was a lot more casual of it. I thought he was,
So
like, yelling at
your
me and
third
stuff.
eye is on your nose?
I'm pretty sure the
No,
challenge
it's
was
in the
just viewed as a
forehead.
joke.
Like when,
So it wasn't.
Like underneath your
it
hair?
wasn't gonna be serious.
yes.
Can I see it?
Oh, I wanted to ask.
Or is that rude to ask? Is that like is it like
It's
a
a bit
bad
rude.
thing if you? Sorry, didn't mean to be rude. I just
No, it is fine. It is fine.
Sarvyra, do you know anything about Viking?
don't joke.
I'm trying.
Like the societies, I mean, because I know you don't, you know, but
No, I don't.
okay, weird. Sorely asked me a question about the hierarchy of Viking, and as far as I can remember, there was like a temple.
Like you have a hierarchy?
I don't think they do. I'm not sure. And if they don't, then that's kind of strange. I don't know a lot about them, to be fair.
Right. Better go toss this.
All right.
How you liking Aqua?
I've been running around trying to find the rest of Aqua for half the day, so they're nice. They're nice. Avi is a frontliner, I'd say.
Oh,
He's very
he's in the sword.
assertive.
Oh, is he? Really?
Like when he's not afraid to go through limits to require something, even if it might be a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem to have a filter for humiliation. Which is... It's not a negative, necessarily, it's just unique.
How are you liking your new teammates?
Explains a lot. They're very honest. Yeah, no, Solus is very fast. He has
Oh,
a
Solus, yeah.
tendency to burn things, which could be helpful in the fight. I think it really does
Did he
depend
already burn
on
something?
what we're going for.
No, he hasn't.
That actually leads me to an idea.
He hasn't
I think
burnt
we
anything.
should have a discussion. No, not yet. I don't know if he will. I actually still have to check on the
Let's
paint
hope not.
mess he may have made. Yeah, I hope not.
Wait, where did the rest of Aqua go?
This is why I
They
keep losing.
they went back to the training grounds.
Is there like a big party tonight or anything? I don't know.
I don't know.
What are we doing? That would be kind of... that might be fun. I wouldn't steal the Viking alcohol again. I promise. But that might be fun.
Viking alcohol?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wait, Bombadil made me taste one of those, and I directly fell on the ground.
They're very strong.
No, they are too strong almost. I would chase it with a lot of something else. Maybe pineapple juice. Sarvyra, do you drink? I don't know if I've ever seen you even talk about ale.
No. I've never had any. I try to stay away from it.
Oh, have you tried it? Oh, you never had any. So you've never even tried it.
No.
Okay. What about it?
If you want to?
Yeah.
At least
I mean, maybe.
saying you should, of course, but it is
Maybe.
always nice to know what you're saying no to.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe not Viking ale. That looks
No.
dangerous.
Oh, no. No, maybe something
You should
lighter.
don't
Try the demon whiskey. That's also a bad idea then.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
I've heard is very spicy.
It's spicy, minty, and yes.
Oh. Students over here. Bombadil! Professor Bombadil. I apologize. Hello.
Professor!
Yes, yes, sir.
Lucky timing.
Professor Belcoso?
You, strange birdman, you've been avoiding me.
I've not been avoiding humans.
Yes,
you
you
would
have.
just.
Come
I'm
this
not.
way.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just some misunderstanding that you can clear up. Don't worry about it. So, how have you been doing? Up to anything mischievous lately, if I may ask?
Probably not as much as I'd
You know,
like to be doing.
This is quite concerning, really. Vikings are usually known to be mischievous, frivolous folk. The two here are just kind of sitting down and being not mischievous, if that's a word.
Well, we were practicing our long range skill in hand to hand, but
I see.
You know, just resting. Yeah, you.
Nice.
I wanted to ask, did you come from a Viking village?
Well, you know how it is. No, the answer is no, but I did spend quite a majority of my time after my stay in Kakar, yes. Would you like to know more?
Yeah, because I don't know actually anything, really. I've read things, I think the extent of my knowledge is that we appeared out of nowhere. Is that wrong? I feel like that is wrong.
Is that what happened?
Well, it's not entirely false, young ones. Actually, speaking of which, how much of Viking history do you know? How much were you taught about your lineage back in the past before you ever brought to Rosewood?
I was raised around a lot of humans. Wait, so that's not a lie. That's not like a fairy tale, but like you're saying, like infants actually just appear and start crying? That's a thing?
Well, it's a bit more nuanced than that, but sometimes the legends are true in a sense. Yes, so I do believe that in a way, we Vikings do come out in unexpected places. Yes.
What? Okay.
I'm sure there's a bit of a revelation to all of you, but haven't you ever realized that your parents or the ones that raised you are not the same race as you? Or doesn't it feel odd in some way, shape, or form? Unless you were raised by Vikings, of course. In that case, you're quite the lucky bunch.
So
Quick question. Who are you raised from? Both of you. Who are your parents? Or what race were your parents?
Samuel, he was a human, Samuel Axworth.
And you, young Sarvyra?
My father was a dwarf.
That's quite interesting. But yes. Looks like you're... Oh, hello there, Miss Stella. Yes, that's your name. You okay? Is he okay?
I don't know.
So
could I see your cane for a second?
Sure. What's up? You can't take it, though.
Why?
It's mine.
I just want to hold it.
I need it to walk.
I want to feel it.
I need it to walk. That's an awfully specific. Okay, sure. That's an awfully specific thing that you'd like to ask, but okay. No takey though. You can touch, but you can't take.
Then what did the Viking do about it? Are there any towns if they all just
Is it gonna drop like
nowhere?
I'm sorry, young Jack. I'm quite preoccupied at the moment. I'll get to you after Miss Stella over here stops pulling my stick. I'm afraid you can't take my stick from me, young Stella. Pulling harder won't do anything. Please stop pulling harder.
Oh my god. Rom, you survived.
What are you
trying? Good job.
What are you trying to gain from this? I don't know what's happening either.
I'm sorry, I'm just
okay?
I just noticed Stella pulling your stick and I was a bit worried.
Miss Stella, are you okay? I know it's your first day here, but come on.
Is that okay?
This is supposed to be the first
I can't hear you.
I didn't know we were supposed to act like this is her first day. Should I have just been acting like she's
Are
normal?
we acting? I don't know what's happening.
What is that
Just
about?
Right ahead. I don't
Not
know.
sure.
Anyways, it looks like the both of you could use a little bit of reading up on Viking history. Luckily, old Bombadil here is
training. Let's go. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
have fun. Luckily, old Bombadil here is happy to teach you more about your origins and what everyone's in life. After all, this old bean here has lived far long enough to be able to share some of my experience as a Viking. Excuse me. Get off! What is wrong with you, woman? Can't you see that this is my life support? I need it to walk.
I don't understand what's happening.
I didn't. I just got a call on my ear and I didn't hear any of it because of that chaos.
What is wrong with this?
I don't know.
Okay?
I don't
She
know. I'm
is
sorry,
trying
Jeff, I
to
have
take
check
his.
something.
He's trying to take my stick.
What's a bit
I
rude?
need
Why
to
would you
walk.
do that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna keep a good eye on her this time around.
Does anyone know why
Please,
she has
Hmm.
pink hair?
I believe. I don't think this is classified information, and the staff was well informed. Wait, you know about the whole identity change thing, right?
No.
Right? Okay. Well, she's oh, don't worry, Miss. We're calling her Stella now. Is trying to hide her identity for some reason. You know what I mean? I guess she doesn't want royalty figuring out that she's studying in Rosewood, which I don't understand why. Because Rosewood is quite the prestigious institution that nobody should be ashamed of work being learned in Rosewood. Isn't that right, young Solus? Yes, that's the name.
Yeah, Professor, you do potions, right?
Of course, I am the potions professor.
Is there a way to, like, harden skin with a potion? Because I've been punching the metal dummy for the last, like, 5 minutes of my fire hand, and it's kind of bleeding a little bit.
Oh, hardened skin.
Oh,
Why?
well, first of all, why?
Yeah.
Oh, because Bellicosa said I should focus on, like, my fire magic, right? And she said I should try using, like, a fire punch or something, and I thought that was cool because I punch people anyway. So I went to go punch, and then the other magic teacher said I shouldn't do it on the normal dummies because I'd probably burn them, which is fair enough. So I went to do the metal one, and I kind of saw how he summoned his magic and punched the thing, and he was fine. So I went all out for my first punch, and I think I nearly broke something, but I think it's fine because I can still move my hand around. It's all good. But I kept doing it as well to keep training and getting used to it, and now I think it's bleeding a little bit. But other than that, you know, I've been training up.
Is it sore?
I mean, it hurts, but it's not gone.
Well, first of all, I like
Can
your.
I see it? Your hand?
Oh yeah, it's just fucking bloodied all over. I've been punching.
Don't light
the
me on
metal.
fire. Okay.
It's fine.
I'm gonna
I
squeeze the
won't.
knuckles really hard.
I'm getting a lot of great interactions these days.
Well, it's
Yes.
not broken because then he'd be screaming. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Well, first of all, I like your enthusiasm, but sometimes the way to improve is not by going at things, not by punching the brick wall right in front of you in order to make a hole. Sometimes, in order to improve, it's more about thinking critically and trying to figure out ways around the wall instead of punching yourself around it. You know, you understand where I'm coming here?
Punch round the dummy?
No, young one. Yes.
You'd probably be better
What I
burning the
mean-
wall down.
No, let me talk for this one, Jackson.
Okay.
What I'm meaning to say is that you should learn some fighting techniques in order to properly move around your fist in a more, what's the word, graceful and practiced technique. Sure, it might be a bit more practice, but you'll soon figure out that it's not the force of the punch that makes it stronger, but how you deliver the punch that makes the difference. Am I making sense here? Now,
so I should go figure out how to punch things good.
Yes. Now, I am not the professor to teach you all about fighting tactics. That's not my forte. However, our combat professor, Professor Octavian, will be able to assist you in such manners.
I see.
Just walk up to him, ask him about better combat techniques, and I'm sure he'll be able to assist you in improving your form and such, if that makes sense.
Is he the one in the black hair that keeps watching all the fights I've been doing?
No, that's Kuya, I believe.
Black hair?
I
don't see anyone.
I'm not pointing anywhere. I'm not pointing at anything in particular. Oh wait, no.
He's the one with the white cloak and the face.
Oh!
Scar and
Wait, he's a combat professor? I thought he was some like priest or something.
Oh yeah, see, he's also a priest, ironically enough.
Huh.
Oh, Viking. Okay, who's like? How does the hierarchy work in a Viking village? That's what I was trying to ask you.
I'm glad you asked. You know, a lot of good questions you have around here, but I don't think now's the perfect time for us to discuss about things. Mainly because I have to prepare stuff, make sure you guys understand the things, and maybe sometimes I don't have everything up right. But how about this? Once I get everything up and running, I'll gather all the Viking and we'll have a good old Viking history class. It's important that we, us Viking, a proud and noble race of many generations, understand where we come from and our full purpose in this world. Understand? Of course, you're not a Viking, but if you're interested in the Viking culture, you're free to come.
I'd like to come along. That sounds fun. It'd probably help in my reading as well, because I got to practice that more.
Oh, perfect. That's a lot of reading when it comes to old Bombadil here. That's one thing for sure. By the way,
I'll try my best.
Oh, speaking of which, welcome to Team Terra. I'm not part of Team Terra, but I'm just welcoming you to the group. How was your stay so far with these good old chaps?
Oh, it's been nice. They've been really sweet and welcoming. I might have punched the other teammate, Ivan, in the face a few times by accident in the combat, but that's kind of more just instinct and not really on purpose. It's a street kid thing. And then I got really excited at one point because he got his dagger kind of stuck in the little hilt part of my sword, and I got to use it to attack. The old man had told me that I'd never got to use before, and I kind of shoved it right in his face and gave him a bleeding nose. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a lot of fun. These guys have been great.
That's
good to hear.
I like that. That's great. Wow.
We're gonna have to work on your excitement. You're a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on your excitedness. You're a little bit too jittery, of course. Don't worry. These guys can help you mellow down a bit. Don't worry about it.
Lots of tea, experimental tea, and talk of tea, and
There he goes.
What's up with him?
Okay.
He's gonna go prepare some sort of tea to knock me out. I don't know. Menacing the way he walked up talking about it.
You know, if he's gonna develop tea that will knock you out, that's good. It means I've been teaching him well. You know, so many people around this school have been having sleeping problems as of late. Have you heard of anybody around here who's been having trouble sleeping, if I may ask?
Well, I think most of the Unsorted have had trouble, but that's also just bad beds, I guess. So we'll have to see how the new beds hold out for them.
Oh, don't worry about it. I hope you enjoy all your new beds right now. You guys have it a little rough for the past few days. Don't worry about it. You'll have quite a number of good beds in your first night. No, don't worry about it. It's going to be a good first night for all of you.
I'm looking forward to it. From what I've seen, the beds are way nicer than the ones we had at home, so I'm probably going to knock right out the second I touch it.
Good to hear, good to hear. Anyways, it is quite getting a bit late. I think it's good that you reminisce with your other squad mates or other people around here, because starting tomorrow, we're gonna be enjoy the night, as I guess to say, because starting tomorrow, we're gonna be putting you young ones to some harsh training, and I hope you're all prepared for it.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, that's good to hear. Ah, you can learn a little bit of springiness from this young one around here as well. Isn't that right, Sarvyra?
Fair enough.
Why don't you try it? Yeah, why don't you try repeating what he said, the sir, yes, sir thing? I believe it's quite. Imitation is a good way to acquire new skills, as they say. Go on, try it.
I think I'm okay.
Don't worry,
Oh,
it's just
not
us
bad.
around
Just
here.
a quick,
It's good practice.
Sir, yes, sir.
Give it a try. There's nobody here, don't worry.
Sir, yes, sir.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Keep at it, and eventually
See?
you'll be as confident as young Soul is here in no time. I guess I'll leave that to you.
Mm-hmm. Of course, sir.
There, boy. The young people at Terra are a bit shy for the most part, so I expect with your jolly personality, you'll be able to bring up to snitch. I believe that's the word.
I'll try my best.
Good to hear. Well, I believe I've taken up too much of your time. I'll be walking around, and if I ever meet you again within the day, let's have a few more chats. But I'll leave you to rest a bit for a bit. I'll catch you guys later. Well, have a wonderful night now.
You have a good evening, sir.
You too as well, Team Terra.
Oh, yeah, did you...
I like him. He's nice.
He is. He's a good professor. Did you... You picked a room, yes?
Oh, no, not yet.
We might want to talk about that with the other two at some point.
I'm happy to sleep wherever. I can sleep on, like, the floor, on the carpet. That looks comfy enough if need be. You guys want your own rooms?
No, I mean, we just need to talk because you'll have to have a roommate. We wouldn't want you sleeping on the floor when there's 3 perfectly good beds to go to use.
So you use the glaive. How much practice have you got with that?
I've only had it for 2 days, so not much, unfortunately. How long have you?
I could see about trying to help a little bit. The sword. Let me think. I think I first picked up a sword when I was 10, so about 9 years.
Oh wow, that is a long time. I think it's the longest around the academy I've heard of.
It's old man wasn't too good at emotional support, so I heard I had issues and went, "Here, have a sword, kid, go wild," and I've been swinging it ever since.
Well, you're quite good with it, from what I've seen. In fact, you were one of someone I had an eye on. Hello.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it just occurred to me.
Talking about combat.
Yeah.
How long have you been wielding your spear for?
Oh man, that's a long time. The spear specifically, I think it's about 7 years, maybe 7. I went through an assortment of weapons before deciding on anything, and also Farnsworth, my old chancellor, placed me in a big deal unit for him.
Hang on a minute. So you said you've been wielding it for 7 years, but you said you were also in the army. Did you fight as like a 10-year-old?
No, I'm 18. No, we went through classes of training. No, my only battles were like 2.
Are you okay?
Two
yes,
major events,
just
really.
running amok after Honora. Have you seen her anywhere? You know,
She was just up here. She might have gone that direction.
I'm just gonna check if she's gone there then, right. Okay, thank you. I'm making progress at last.
Poor tail.
Is he looking for his captain?
He's looking for Nora.
He's probably by the dorm. I had no idea what he was doing. Sorry, it's funny. They were running around each other. I saw Kingsley doing the same thing. Okay, yeah, no, I fought in 2 major skirmishes. But mostly it was just hiking around the mountains near Beston Bay and behind Flint.
Whoa. You gotta tell me about that sometime. Like more. Have you got any like stories from it or something?
Yeah, I have things like that, I suppose. I guess
Well, if you don't mind, I'd love to hit him at some point.
I mean, a lot happened. Well, it feels like a lot. There's a lot of people moving, you know.
Well, in return, if you want, I can tell you about some of the more interesting kids that I take care of at the orphanage. From the explanation our good squad mate gave us, I think one of the kids might have been this seer thing, but I don't know. We kept mentioning about seeing little things flying around the room, and we all thought it was like, little kid imaginary friend stuff, but then they got older and still insisted that that was the case.
That is odd. Yeah, probably was a seer. So, on his way.
I don't know, or maybe they just, I don't know, maybe it was some weird coping thing. A lot of kids had a lot of things to deal with back home, unfortunately.
Yeah. What was it like in Flint after the, I mean, for me, we had, like, nothing. I mean, there was rift beasts sighting every now and then, but that was, like, decades apart from each other.
Well, from what I remember, or at least my little area, it was pretty safe, mostly. Big city, had the walls up and everything. There wasn't really much of an issue with rift beasts. The biggest issue that came around for us was more just kids from outside town having to be brought in to be given somewhere to stay.
Oh, okay. I see. That's where the orphanages came in handy. Yeah. I don't remember the initial day. Apparently, when my dad found me, it was like the same year that it all happened. I don't know.
Oh wow.
When? I didn't. Anyway, yeah, no. In my campaigns, okay, exciting thing. The bombs, the slingshot. There was one time I had a friend, and he had taught me how to use it. And he had his little shining moment. Our unit was. It was sort of a sabotage-esque. Okay. Flents and Pendlebury have had conflicts in the past. The only one I was a part of, I was very removed from. And we snuck in. We stole some gunpowder. It was very high stakes, and I remember it was really easy for me, but Alex was on his stomach, and I was just like this, and we were going down the hill, and the grass was relatively tall, and we get to the outside of the fort, right? And there was like, oh god. Okay. As far as I know, it was the cleanest latrine area out of the whole fort, but we had to use it to get through because the front gate was too exposed and the back gate was being watched. And so when we got in, God, it was so gross. I can still remember. We got through, and Alex was having trouble not vomiting. I think part of it was the enemy, but the other part was just the smell. And we got the gunpowder and we like floated it over, like all the gunpowder we could find. We floated it over through. He had me right on top of one of the barrels. Actually, I say had, but I did it because I didn't want to float in it. So he had to stomach all of the pushing, and the rest of the unit was doing it too. And we floated all the gunpowder barrels around to the front of this little moat that they created out of the natural, dig. And packed them all there. And then when we got back up the hill, the general, sort of a general, Hornsworth, he was a general as well, and he went down the hillside. I remember we all marched together, and everyone in the camp was like, "Oh my god!" And they were panicking, and they came out, and and stood ready to just face an army all of a sudden, ambush. And he liked to do this thing where he would offer a pardon, if you will, to the enemy soldiers. I think he had a really good line. Oh, it was something like, "Noble men don't need to die for their cause to be." It was some really strange thing like that. And then he looked at our unit, me and Alex was the best shot with this thing. And he had it in his hand, and we all had these like flaming incendiary beads. And we let loose, and it was just this volley because we'd been given the order, you know, and it all landed next to the gunpowder. And I remember watching Alex's, and it was like, it's just like powder. The wood was so solid and sturdy when I was up there, and then we were way back on the hill, and I could feel all the heat on my face, and I think we must have been like 300, 500 meters away, and it was just the biggest explosion I've ever seen. The walls collapsed. The army was in shock. Some shock units came around. I think it was cavalry, and they charged in, and they divided a lot of the archers, and so the rest of the infantry just charged in through the gate and split the thing down the middle. And I think at the time Alex was second in command. The rest of and then we all went in. And I got about 2 kills, I think, during that. So. But yeah, that part's less fun. And the explosion was huge. I think it was about as tall as this, but I was like,
oh man,
I think up on that ridge there, and it was huge, and
jeez,
it was amazing. Well, it was scary, really, but I thought for a second, I caught on fire because of how hot it was. That was a fun day. I remember. That was one of the better battles of the time. So yeah, I think that's the biggest deal, because everything else was just, I mean, in warfare you're 50% bored and 50% terrified. It's usually the statistic. And we were bored for a lot of it, because I think for most of that year after that situation it was mostly like patrols, enemy camp sightings, maneuvering around based on certain situations, journal writing, cooking, setting up camp. What's going on over there?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that's Team Ignis?
Yeah, I think so. One thing I can say for Flens, though, you guys have quite the skill with the guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive the prowess of a Valencian gunman. I don't know what you call the soldiers. I know, we're more martial based, but we have used cannons in the past and such.
I think it's gunmen. I don't know. Old man wasn't particularly fond of them. Said they were cowards for staying behind and shooting with a gun. I don't know.
That's how. Yeah, that's how I. Okay. Great. Okay. Cool. I feel the exact same way. I don't think it's really an honorable fight to use something where you barely have to look at your opponent.
Yeah, well, I guess it kind of depends how you use it. If you're just kind of standing all the way back on the hill by yourself while the rest of your team's fighting in the dead of battle, then maybe it's a little bit cowardice. But
I wanted to talk to
if
Sorley
you're
about
genuinely
medical.
providing support and
Don't know if she
helping,
went.
it's no different from a bow and arrow.
And then the commanders are all making the call to send people forward anyway. So another thing about warfare, at least the way I've been looking at it lately. Oh, 1 sec. No, I think he's live streaming. Grounds.
Yo, have any of you seen the dog boy?
Captain, I believe. I've seen him near the training grounds.
Who?
Abi Abaddon, the one with the very creative name. Hello.
At the greenhouse. But where's Avantis?
On the beach.
Okay.
Sorry,
I need to learn how to make a cake.
Okay, so Yeah, no, the
What
way
kind
I've
of
been
cake?
looking at battle recently. Sorry. So units are.
We want to
Well,
cheer up Abby.
Again, I could.
So we're
I like
thinking of making a cake.
Well, I'm looking for Abby.
Did they say they're down by the beach? Where is the most people on the school campus?
Ventus is by the beach.
Oh, okay.
Lumen, I think. Oh, fuck.
I might
I
have
think
found the bed.
Lumen's at the dorms.
Okay. Did you want to talk to Sorley still?
I do. I just have something quick to ask her. I actually might go look for her now. While I still have time.
Sure. I mean, we could follow if you're. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I can't imagine I'm.
Sure. Let's go. Yeah, I think. Well, yeah. No, I mean, Sarvyra's told me she's more of a magic. Sorry if I'm taking that away from you. She's more of a magic student, and
You get sick on the teleporter. Maybe we'll just bump into her.
You know what? You know what? I'm pretty fast. I think I know what that one is. I'll see you guys there. I'll sprint. Trust me. I've got long legs. I'll be back. I'll see you there in a second. Trust me.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, he just jumped it. Okay.
Did you say 30 seconds? I'm gonna count.
What if they're not there and we make them run all this way for nothing?
Oh no, that would be so horrible.
I suppose that was his own choice. We did offer to walk with him.
It's true. Hey, oh wow, that was faster than 30.
Wow.
Well done. That was a lot faster than I thought.
Yeah, fast. Thank you. Running away taught me a few things.
So was that quicker than 30?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know. It's good to know how to fleet-footed. That was about 20 seconds, I think.
Oh wow.
20 to 25. Yeah, wow. So it was this fast, offensive and on fire most of the time. Explosive.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. I ain't got too much in the way of defense, but I guess I'll leave that to you guys to help cover me up for my mistakes.
We were going for Kingsley, I think most people were originally, because of the shield.
I did notice a problem with Kingsley, though. I had a fight with them. They're too reliant on the shield. They're too scared to actually fight back half the time.
Yeah, the shield's also a weapon. If you have the right teacher.
Oh, no, yeah, they gave me a concussion from it. It was great.
I would actually say it's my main weapon, but most people are surprised to hear that.
Knock knock.
Knock knock. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, after hours, I can undo this now. Oh, thank God. Whew.
I suppose. Yeah, the gambit doesn't really save me today. Oh, there's Zuko. Headed.
Every person I see with white hair, I think it's Sorlia. I don't think they're home. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we'll bump into them.
Maybe.
And if I don't catch it tonight, I can just
sure.
catch it tomorrow. It's nothing urgent.
Right. Where are people today? I mean, you know what would be real? Oh, wow, that's a huge, massive. Actually, hang on. Looks like a lot of people.
There's a few people coming over, and they might be in that group.
I hope so.
Oh, it's Aqua. Nice. Aqua's always a good time. They had a pool party yesterday, and I feel a little bit sad about. Well, not yesterday. About 2 days ago. I feel a little bit sad about missing it.
Seems like a lot of people are about over here.
Ooh. Almost a full team of goodness.
I take it you've heard. Yeah, he knows. The event your team got up to today.
Yeah, he knows. He was there during the apology.
RGB.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when it happened.
What's the matter?
Don't know.
RGB. It's a standoff between the teams.
Say or who, go ahead. I won't stop you.
Yeah, there's no point hurling insults at you.
Go.
I don't know.
Fix that. Poor Avi's rabbit, but
What happened to Ovi's rabbit?
perhaps just keep a bit better an eye on what some of you get up to in their free time. Those rabbits meant an awful lot to him, and he'd already lost one very recently. I'm sure you all have things on this island that you hold dearly as well.
What is happening? There's like a standoff between Ignis and Aqua.
If there's anything you want, just know that we're all in that.
As long as you have actually apologized to the boy.
Well, we have.
I did.
At least that.
Good, good.
I don't think this is any of our business.
I'm really sorry.
I just hope we don't find ourselves in a similar situation as this again.
A standoff.
What that was all about.
Something. Looks like a standoff. Very concerned. Okay. Sorry, I should have suggested you stay here. It's fine, stay here.
Okay, I guess I'll be back.
Where is that? Where am I running to?
I think he's coming back. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Oh man.
Mention something about losing something else. I know
rabbit.
Avi lost a rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, gal.
Hey, Blondie. Hello. I don't actually think I know your name.
Sarvyra.
Sarvyra. Hello, Sarvyra.
Hey, gal, is everything alright? You guys seem kinda...
Not really. Mistakes were made. People were suffering the consequences of them.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. I got stuff I gotta do.
Yeah, well, just take it easy, gal, alright?
Yeah, thanks. Will do.
Okay. I couldn't find her, but there's a bonfire at the beach if you guys have nothing to do. I was about to go sit up at a fire over there. I think I'll go relax. Yeah, okay, cool.
Is there anyone near the bonfire?
Yeah, there's people. There are people. It's on fire. I would hope so.
There are people, it's on fire. Ducks.
I'll see you there in a bit.
Yep. This poor boy has to run.
Does he really?
He gets sick on the teleporter. It's like when we first showed up on the island.
No, I understand that walking all day is tough. It's not as many people as I thought it'd be. It's a few. It's not many. It's just Ventus.
I think everyone's just
I thought there was
scattered
more.
about. Maybe there's more people at the training ground now. Seems like a lot of people like training at night.
There are more people at the training ground. Maybe we could cut him off. But no, let's not try that. But
or maybe we'll get him. You know?
Yeah. Oh god. I feel tempted to try, but
do you?
Oh well.
Which direction do you reckon he's coming from?
I would say that direction because Yep, there
Oh.
he is. Okay. Solus!
Solus!
Wait! Turn around! Wait, the other way.
Turn around!
Okay, you can take a rest.
Where are we going?
I was thinking,
no
I
one
don't
at the
know,
bonfire?
I'm looking for people. There's only Ventus, and I don't...
I could go check the training ground real quick.
Anything.
There is a very short path in this
Oh, wait.
direction.
Does this cut through?
No, it's a cliff.
Yeah, let's do... I follow you.
Okay.
You take us.
I'm okay.
You're the guide.
I'm sorry you have to run. I promise you'll get used to the teleporters eventually.
It's alright. Figured it work out.
It's a practice sort of thing. Well, kind of. It's more like... I don't know. I personally was practicing getting not sick the whole time I was doing it.
Well, yeah, it just kind of like conditions your body to just
get thrown out of space into another space.
Yeah.
Really weird.
It's a very
Really weird feeling.
fast, very fast feeling there.
I mean, I don't like chasing people down all night. That wasn't my idea of a good time. I know. We've been around Terra all day, so I thought.
Just looking for other people to be social with.
I'll have to restrict myself without going back to the training ground, talk to people. I've done enough punching metal armor to last me for the rest of the day.
Well, that was pretty. I mean, yeah. How's your mana right now?
Oh, it's pretty. Yeah, it's really low. I've been kind of luckily I haven't had to throw too many firebolts today, which is kind of the majority of it. But I've been holding onto it a lot for the whole fire punch stuff. So
I got you. Yeah, it could be. I know straining muscles are. Thing. Oh, Honora's here. That's right. She's the lightning.
Yes.
It's Emma jumping down. Wow, rabbits very fast. Hello. I forgot your name again. I'm so sorry.
It's Oriana.
Oriana. Okay. Hello, Oriana. Oh, have you met Solus? I wasn't sure.
we were on solid. Yeah. Hey, Oriana.
I'm just trying to find someone.
All right.
I hit a chain.
Shooting right.
No, we did way too much training today. I am sore.
Taking target. Bang.
I mean, I'd be willing to if I had more water.
Taking your target,
maybe
which means you have to move to the next one.
Solus.
How
How are you finding Terra?
It's good. It's good.
Hello.
I can teleport a lot more than I can so far.
Never hurts
I've
to
run
get
around a few
spazzed.
times, but getting there. Getting there.
It is important that
You wouldn't have happened to have seen
You're
Sorley around, would you?
I forgot to mention.
Good. Great, actually.
One more time.
Have you happened to see Sorley around?
Kingsley over there.
I could not hear.
Great
No,
potential,
she's just had some kind of an emergency.
fighter after all. Just
oh, wait.
sparred with him.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Thank you.
stamina potion is wearing off, so
You're welcome.
energy draining, but
That's alright.
otherwise I've arranged to
Yeah. Is Captain already gone back to bed, or?
I don't think so. I left. I didn't know he left the training grounds.
Yeah, I kind of turned around and you both left. I was trying to hold up poor Dragonsteller guy, but I'm probably gonna call it a night. I'm tired, and if I stay up much longer, I might start punching the dummies again, and that's not gonna do me any good. So, Oh yeah, sleeping. What do you think I should do about that?
I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, it's really not gonna matter. You're gonna have to bunk with one of us, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish the other two were here.
I guess. Hmm. Well, what comes to mind is, fucking everything's back to orphanage. I'm sorry, it's kind of blown everything, but I mean, you're a girl, obviously, so maybe it'd be better if I sleep in the same room as the captain for privacy's sake, perhaps. I know the rules said no relationships, of course, but you know, I don't want to intrude on anything.
No, I understand. That might be wise. And then if something changes and Ivian is, and you, I don't know, if one of them just doesn't want you in there, then we can rearrange it. But I suppose you would sleep in the captain's room for now.
Yeah, I said I'll leave my note, but I can't really write.
Yeah.
I could write a short message. I could probably write soulless sleep. I think I can write that.
He'll get the point.
Yeah, I think I can write it. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, are you going over to the bonfire? I think a few of us are going over there now.
Yeah, I'm just looking for someone.
Alright, well, I hope you find them, and thank you for giving me such a good first day on Terra. I'm happy to be a part of the team.
Sure, well, happy to have you here. You've been a delight.
I'm glad to hear it. Alright, you take it easy now, alright?
Sure.
Don't go burning yourself on the bonfire or something.
I will not. Have a good night, Solus.
You too.
At least she's nice. I still don't believe there was a bad pick that we could have gotten, but I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something?
No.
Can I steal you for just a quick moment, like over on the hill or something?
Yeah. Is something wrong?
No. I wanted to ask you if in, like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or in the next 3 days, if you would have wanted to stop picking up the classes again. I've been doing research. I'd be more than happy to share it with you.
That would be really great, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I couldn't find you, and I was gonna go. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I appreciate it a lot. Maybe I'll pick you another cattail or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I had. You're free to go back to Avi. Thank you for letting me borrow you.
Of course. Anytime, Sarvyra. You're always welcome.
Have a good night. Cool. Got it. I said it. It's done.
Okay.
You felt
What
that
will
one
I
too?
I did. I felt it, but okay. Then it was not that. It's going here. Okay. Did you get Did you happen to get Solus sorted out on where he's sleeping tonight?
So, we determined that it wouldn't be best to stay in my room because I'm a girl, and it just to be
That's
safe.
how I felt. Okay, good.
So,
That's good. Good. I'm
and
glad we were on the same page.
Ivian wasn't around, so we thought it might be best if for now he slept in there. So if you're
Mhm.
somewhere in there, you may notice a note. This is out of character. You may notice a note that says "Soulless Sleep" somewhere in that room. I don't know where I put it.
In Ivine's room?
No, in your room.
Oh, in mine. Oh.
So
yeah. Okay. I saw him probably sleeping in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What's on the balcony? Did you make something?
No, I was just I had just gotten back. I really wanted to take the canvassing off and just relax, so I just came up here.
I understand. Nah, my shoulders are sore.
I know. Yeah, I've been standing all day.
So Chancellor talked with Ivine.
Okay. How'd it go?
Everything I said, basically.
All right.
Everything I said. That's how that went. But I think what I pulled it from it the most is Okay, why'd you say 8? Any lower number?
8?
I asked you how good I was as a captain, and you said 8.
Yes, I said 8.
I was satisfied. I still am with that number. Why is it 2 digits off? I was curious. I'm not bitter, I promise.
No, I understand. I think
I'm gonna lean on the rail so this looks more immersive. Go, keep going.
I think, and this is fine. This is just from my perspective. I don't really know how actual captaining goes, despite me being one for some time.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you seem a bit hesitant, or you'll go back and forth with your decisions quite a bit. Just in the moment. It's not that big of a deal. It's just something I noticed.
I guess I'm worried about it being an inappropriate thing to speak out, and say, okay, it's gonna be you. Like, I don't want to steal people's individuality from them.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
But that's the only reason. I could work on that, I suppose. I will. I'll work on that.
Yeah. You're doing well as it is. So you shouldn't be too worried about it.
Do you actually want to know how I feel about you as a teammate?
That is up to you. It really doesn't.
Does it matter to you?
No, it matters to me, but it's something that I'm not going to outright ask you to tell me, because it's just something I think should just be done of your own
I don't have
comfort.
one open for you, because I think everyone is different and everyone has strengths and weaknesses. I think that. Well, I don't want you to tell me your life story, but I think you do really fine as a soldier, and you aren't a natural one, but you are because you're getting the basic concepts of this stuff and you're paying attention, and that's all is really required of you. We have strengths as much as weaknesses, and I think our weaknesses at the moment are shrouding out our strengths as a team. I wanted to have a serious talk with the rest of you about this stuff, but honestly, I'm not mad. I'm just we need to figure it out, because we need to know not just that Solus is fast, but where we're going to put him when this stuff's bad. And I'm glad you have a weapon, not because it's nice to see you have a passion in something that I do, well, not only that, but also when things get bad, you having something that you can rely on is important, and you know that, and you understand that more. And so, yeah. I've been finding it easy to be honest lately. Okay, my opinion on you, out of all the team of Terra, is that you are our backbone here. If it wasn't me, let's play what if. If I died, and there was no one else, you would be captain. You would be the best choice for captain. Because there can't be anyone else to support. Not right now, anyway. Not with Ivy in the way he is, and with Solus as not as pleasant. He's naive. And we need, we need people to stand up. I'm not telling you, you don't worry, I'm not letting you as second in command right now or something, but
I understand.
Personally, if it was just me and we were doing tyrannical-esque, ways of running this, then I would probably just pick you because you... In fact, I feel that if people are going to be sane in this discussion, it probably will be you.
Right.
And I'm not telling you have to. I mean... I cut you off yesterday again about family, and I think it matters less that I know what's going on, and it matters more that I can understand and trust that you're going to be that backbone when we need you to. And so far you've been doing nothing but helping, so I would say it's safe. It's safe to say you're trustworthy there, and I'm sorry that it took me a minute to route around again. It just, and I'm sorry it's been taking me a minute to get comfortable as a captain.
You don't need to apologize for something like that. You know that, right?
I'm mostly apologizing myself.
If it makes you feel better, then by all means. But just in the back of your head, you should know that you don't need to.
You remind me of my friend.
Your friend.
Her name was Minerva. That's what I named my shield. Your stable head, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't had a lot of friends that were girls. But I've had a few actually, and we've just never been close. And they're like, I don't know, it's just this pattern. But mostly, I think it's coming from because she wasn't as supportive. She was just more. She was more like, oh my god, she was. She was so mean. She was so mean. She was one of the meanest women I ever met. I knew a lot of girls who were really nice and quiet, and she was loud. Not like loud, like pay attention,
Just
but like loud, like
talking.
she would nag us all the time about everything. And she would tell me, oh my god, she had this dumb watch. She carried it everywhere with her.
A watch.
Oh boy, I really... Yeah, just... It wasn't big, it was like this little handheld, like, watch, and I would carry it. Don't you ever watch? It wasn't as. It was a lot bigger than yours.
Yeah, this isn't real. This is a real watch. Anyway.
That's a real watch?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
That was
no,
the
you
point I
had
was
one,
trying
though.
to
I saw
make.
it.
I did.
Yeah. You did. I think you did. Did you? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It must have been like when we were moving your stuff in, because I remember seeing a box of. Or maybe it was Grimm's. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Do you want to just rescind that, just in case? Like, out of character? Never happened?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I will apologize about something, because I do feel like I need to. I hijack conversations a lot. I feel like it doesn't give you a lot of time to get your piece out. Just personally, though. That's a concern I've had.
That's alright.
Is it false? Are you speaking? Okay, good.
No, I was just hand motions.
Yeah, I get hyper.
Where did you stop it? Something about her having a watch.
Oh yeah, she just had this watch, and she would nag us, and she had this watch, and it was a little gold one with this cat on the back. She had these glasses, and they'd reflect in the glasses. I could always tell what time it was, but she'd stand over me with this watch, and her eyes were like furrowed down, and she'd be like, "Do you have any idea what time it is?" And I was so tired. I think we'd gotten like 2 hours of sleep, because me and Alex were always out there, like sneaking out and stuff. And she was funny. You're funny too, in a different way. It's subtle. She was like a dwarf. I think she was a dwarf, Addy. I say dwarf stereotypically. I apologize. I meant the way they joke loudly, and she would make sure everybody knew the jokes she was telling. But she did it so expertly, like you couldn't see it coming until too late. And the way she liked to do everything in her life. Unexpected. Chancellor gave me a pep talk about being a captain, and I need to pull it in line. I'm sorry if I'm coming off all like.
You're fine.
I'm confident now. I'm not. Well, I'm not allowed to not be. That's how I feel. I don't have to. I need you all with me here. I know about being a captain, and I know about leadership, and I know things, and I know you trust me on a lot of, basic information. It's just like, I can trust you to be smart. And I feel like that's regardless of rank, and I think, first of all, as our medic, that's kind of your job anyway. And second of all, as my friend, I need you to make sure I'm not getting killed.
Are you afraid of
So
that?
I think if you weren't as a captain, then you probably wouldn't be doing captainhood right.
Good. That's less words of comfort and just asking for honesty.
You're subtle. Yeah. That was well done. I wish you were second in command, because I want to talk to you about plans and. But
We'll see how the vote is swayed. But
you've got the length on you. Do you feel like you were fast with your sword, or did you feel a little like less expert? Because I know you have a good, strong downswing, but and you have a good shield arm actually. You know that I'm sure the prosthetic really helps with that.
Yeah.
Well, if it was the shield, I know it's your right hand. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Listen, if I had a choice, this would be my left arm, because it's just easy. I'm right-handed. But yeah, I think swinging down is a lot easier than swinging up, because it feels a lot heavier when you're lifting it rather than dropping it.
Oh yeah, of course. No, it's obvious physics, really. I understand. No, but you had a good downswing because I healed on the shield, and also for a Viking I did underestimate you, especially for not really being used to it. Though probably played a part in there. Yeah. So you like the glaive, and that's the thing is with long range, like you're gonna want to be going for vital areas, but don't ever neglect the feet. That is the one place, like, they always forget to block too low. They always do. And so if you get the shin or the foot or something, they'll notice it. If you get the back of the leg, they're likely to lose footing. And when they get down to your level, I would say that's enough incapacitation. You don't necessarily have to kill anybody at that point. If you need to, of course, but and I don't want to force you into something like that. I would never give you a command to execute a fallen soldier. I don't believe in that. But if there's a threat, I can handle it. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
But if you holding your own is important, like I said, I don't want to have to watch everyone back when they're down there. And we're allies.
Well.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'm sorry. No.
You're fine.
Rough one.
What were you gonna say?
I don't think I was gonna say anything.
Okay.
And if I did, I don't remember. I don't think I was going to.
Yeah. So you like the glaive. Is there any other weapon you've ever considered? Because it seems like the range is good for Viking. I would say we should probably get Lyra or something like that if we can.
That's what I was thinking too. That's why I was so excited to see that we had that in the basement, because I love fighting with axe and shield, but with my height, it's not very it's not helpful on my end. So
yeah, of course. I love shield. Like, shield's my favorite form. It's well, Hornsworth took a special interest in me on that. Yeah, he was a great chancer. Loved him. I hope he's okay.
Where was he from?
Pendlebury. He taught my school. He was the chancellor of the school, and then he was my general, and then he stepped down. He retired.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was afraid he was from Weldon or something. You said I hope he's okay.
No, I just do because it's rifts, and I don't think he wanted to go back to Pendlebury. He didn't like the tax situation.
Of course.
But I don't imagine him going rifts and plans. I assumed he would just go south a little bit. Maybe try to get the EAC. I don't know. Passing in enemy lines. Sketchy, but at his age, he used to say there wasn't much he could do that wouldn't be a blessing if something went wrong. I assume he meant his knees hurt or whatever.
Wait, I'm sorry, what was that last part?
Oh, he's old. He was old. He was really old.
Oh.
That's all. He was an old
okay.
Man. He was a rhinoceros virica. Do you know how rare that is?
Wow. I mean, I haven't seen one. I've never seen one in Flint.
Especially in ASIC. Yeah. God, he was impressive. He was a big man, and he was old, and I confused him for a mammoth just because of the way he moved and carried himself. And he was a great teacher. But he taught me everything I know, and I think that he definitely helped, and I think that I can help you all, especially if we can't get Octavian to carry lessons out. So I'm gonna do my best on that front.
Sure.
Saul seems to know what he's doing. Oh, it's good. No, I'm sorry. My main question, the reason I started talking about this was because you like the range. I was wondering if there was anything else. Yeah, your weapon is as much a shield as a shield would be. So don't ever be afraid to use it as such. But don't. A tip about it, like I said the other day, was don't let them grab too close to the base. They'll get the most control over you. On that. That's actually I exploited that with you. I'm sorry about that, by the way. If I
It's alright.
hit you, I think I hit your cheek.
You got me. You got me right in the cheek, like just beneath the eye.
Can I ask you something personal?
Sure.
How'd you get that? How'd this happen? No, all of it. I can see the chest.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So.
It is. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's a bit of a sensitive topic, but I do need to condition myself to talking about it just in case it does happen and trauma, whatever. But these headache. This is a different scenario to some of the stuff going on here. My I don't know if you knew, but my spine is also 8 attack. And
I have seen that. I didn't know what to make of it.
It's this was due to a disease in my spine that I had. I was born with it. It's it essentially just causes my spine to shrink, so I had to get replacements in my discs so that it would stop. Or else I might be paralyzed or something like that.
That's how you got it all?
Not all of it, just the spine.
Oh, well, what about the? Yeah.
When the rifts hit, I was in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And it's I won't go into detail. However, I got caught under a building after the big earthquake. And it shattered this entire portion of my rib cage and scratched up my skin, and it shattered my arm to the point of no repair. So I had to get it replaced with technology, and that's how it happened.
I'm sorry. My God.
It's alright.
Oh my God. That's horrible. But like a whole building?
Yes, I was caught under the debris of a fallen building. fine.
What did you mean? What did you mean trauma? What'd you say? Like,
just because it's a sensitive topic, if something like that happens again, I don't want it to bring me down on the field.
a building?
No, no, just things similar, people being trapped. It's like claustrophobia, but it's like a form of PTSD. If it triggers, I don't want to be brought down and bringing you guys down and something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I'll keep you out of crowded areas then. Okay.
It's nothing like that. I just mean
no,
on
when we need to, like, I can. Yeah, of course, on the battlefield. I know, except.
I appreciate it.
Do you want to hear about my nightmares? After that was.
Are you comfortable with sharing that?
I feel like I owe you after that.
You don't owe me anything. I just want you to be, comfortable with what you're telling me.
You're my friend. I could tell you a lot. But I don't know, some of these things, like I've talked about, or I've had people live through them with me, and even that didn't help. It didn't make any things stop, the nightmares done. And I understand, I understand being trapped. It's one of my more popular trapped. It's one of nightmares. And you're my medic, and I think that you deserve to know things too, like just for trauma purposes, like, of course. Okay, I had a nightmare this morning, and it was about the worm mission, and I didn't realize until today, but I had not the worm, the fish. Sorry, I just remembered the big fish. I thought I was thinking.
Take your time.
The Rift Beast, and I just. Okay. I don't like being trapped either. It's scary. Mostly being almost crushed to death. Step on. In the middle of a big group of people. I feel like. But it's not really that. It scares me as much as like. I just remember the scream of the man I was. Of the man that I killed when he fell. And okay. And that just makes me think of that when I'm surrounded. And then the other one is seeing people seeing a full medical bay isn't not. I don't think I like that. I think after the hunt that was. I didn't know Hugo all that well, but when we talked in the cafeteria, and I really overreacted considering, and I thought I did, and that's why. It's because I felt like I was back in the hills of Flint, where I almost felt responsible for it. And then I realized at the fish mission we were trapped, and we had to go, and I felt stuck, and came back to you, and I felt responsible in a different way. I felt like I was abandoning my team, and I just had this like I'm getting a ring from Ventus. Wait 1 sec, I have to Captain Tao, we are up on my balcony. Can I help you? Tao? Oh. Okay. Well, not all of us. Never mind. Over. It's just me and Sarvyra. You do, Captain. Sorry, he was checking in on us. Still all of terror, I guess. Sorry, I haven't had my heartbeat that fast. Yeah, okay. Screaming. I don't like screaming. I don't like screams of pain specifically, and I don't like tight spaces for that reason, because they remind me of it, and I don't like the dark, and I don't like a full med bay. So those are the things that terrify me. That's it. That's all.
I'm sorry that these nightmares have been bothering you so much.
I almost want to say yours sounds worse, but I don't know.
Oh,
It probably
a matter of which one is worse doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They are still both scary, and that is what matters.
Have you ever gotten yours to stop from like eating or something?
I'm sorry? What'd you say?
Alright, have you ever gotten that tea rumor to work like you were saying?
No, that's why I don't believe in it.
Okay, because I tried sleeping medicine, and all it really did was make me so tired I couldn't do much.
In regards to potions, there may be something for the mind, but I don't know how it works, and I don't know how to make it.
Yeah, I could look and do it. I think my original interest was in that, but eventually it became about explosives because of the sling. Do you want my last chocolate mint? I don't.
No, it's
I don't. Like. Are you sure? Because I really can't eat it tonight, and it's.
You can put it in the fridge.
I just don't trust it at this point. I think it's been in there for like a week.
But you're trying to give it to me.
I don't want it. You don't trust it. I thought it's candy.
So you don't want
it
to
was
eat it
wrapped
because
really well.
you don't trust it, but you'll give it to me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I tried to poison you. Oh my god. I'm a horrible captain.
No, you're fine. I'm just teasing.
I know. I know. I don't like draining light out of you. Not. I'm not saying I am responsible for the way you feel. You know, I think I figured it out.
What does that mean?
It's whenever you get sad, you fades, and whenever you're happy, it comes back. It's really pretty.
Yeah, that's out of my control.
No, I know. It doesn't bother me though.
Thank you for being honest with me.
I should have been different ago, probably. And guilty for us lagging. Because I know you're gonna say no, it's fine. No, I'm a captain, and I have to have a captain. I have been treating everyone like this is some sort of test for me, and it's not like as a captain. I'm supposed to be working with people, not working people for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think we really needed that talk. All of us. We've been better since then. I don't know if you've noticed.
We're closer, I think.
Mm-hmm. This is the most I've talked to Ivian through all of my days in Lumen.
That's a long time, yeah.
It is a long time.
This is the most I've talked to anyone in a year. Okay, let's get all this sad shit out of the way. Well, I'm done. I'm like.
No more sad. Look at the stars, they make you feel better.
No more sad. I just, okay. I don't know how much of this I actually need to share. That's all. It's just like there's things that I haven't said because I worry on one hand, like I'll be viewed differently, on the other hand, I told you all the important shit, I think. Important to me at the time. Now feels like lenses are changing and view it differently later. I don't know. I hope I don't, because I don't want. I don't want it to be true, but it's who I am, and it's not like it didn't happen. You know what's really funny to me is how I'm 3 feet. I'm 3 feet tall. and I survived 2 huge skirmishes around among people. It's just funny.
Never underestimate yourself.
Exactly. Don't ever, because I don't care how small you are, how little you can give. You can always do something, and you know you can. You shouldn't be second guessing yourself about these things. You're smarter than that. It doesn't matter how tiny any of us are, we can all do something.
We Viking are a proud race. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No, of course. I mean, sometimes you might need to be a little bit proud, especially nowadays when everyone is so caught up in how they weren't enough. And I think I can safely say that we can all be enough for each other. That can get us around. I mean, you've proven that to me anyway. So
I mean, you're not wrong. If it's in terms of applying to all of us, you're not wrong.
yeah, of course. No more favorites and no more bad shit. Stars and teamwork. Heroism.
Do you believe in anything?
Do I believe in anything?
Just out of curiosity.
I was gonna help you. You're so capable.
I'm sorry.
Strong, independent Viking woman. Okay. Oh god. Really hurt my spine. Is that a green fire?
What the? Who is that?
What do you mean believe in anything?
You know, like...
I think that's...
religion.
Who is that? Oh, that's...
it's Arcturus.
What's his name? Yeah, Arcturus. Do I
What do we
believe
call
in
him?
anything? Oh, religion?
What's his last name?
Professor Arcturus? I forgot. Is that his first name? I've been calling him Arcturus this whole time.
That's his first name.
Oh god. Oh shit. Oh no. Just call him Professor for now. Be safe.
Okay.
Damn. Oh, there's Captain Tao. Religion. What do you mean?
I was just
Like
curious.
Like the planes and stuff? I mean, magic is real. I don't know how much more there is to believe in,
Just
honestly.
like, do you follow a religion? How about those terms?
Oh, okay.
Is it something you practice?
I don't know. I suppose like the old human empire. Well, okay, I did a lot of history reading, so I'm sorry if I'm a nerd.
No, you're fine.
I'm not really sorry. I don't care what you think. So basically, the humans back in the old days, when we all had spears, funny enough, and knives and sticks, and it was Stone Age, right? The Stone Age for the humans.
Yeah.
Their history on that and their research on that. They used to believe in the power of... I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like feelings almost, and they. So like when people, do you mean like when people die, or something? Like where we go or something?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Okay. They used to think that anybody that dies, sticks around as a spirit if they were honorable and looks after their ancestors or their friends and protects them, or guides them. And they thought if you were dishonorable, you would be a spirit that curses your line for the rest of it until it eventually gets itself killed or something. I suppose I believe that fire can be pulled from thin air, and creatures can walk out of trees and move the earth with almost like a whim of the mind, and that men and women can repeat phrases of their favorite words and then spit, poison into the universe and take it away.
So
I believe
magic.
in that. Yeah, I believe in magic. I believe in what's in front of me. I believe this stone is solid and tomorrow it'll be sold unless something breaks it. I don't know. If gods are out there, watching us, caring about any of this, Well, they're real fucking mean.
Seems to be.
That's how I feel. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No. It's fine. I
right.
mean, I was genuinely curious, so.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you believe in something else?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to explain.
Well, okay. Is it harder to explain than how you're able to heal people with nothing but like good intentions or whatever you do?
It's just. I suppose it's just difficult for me to explain because I've never actually been to a. See, with like churches and chapels and stuff like that, I've never actually gone to one.
Yeah. Holy places, I know what you mean.
But I
yeah,
believe.
They're always really stuffy sometimes.
Yeah. I think there's something, I just don't know what.
Okay. So what do I have to look forward to in my short career as a soldier? That's a joke. It's a joke.
Religion.
Yeah, religion. What comes after this? For you?
Well, have you ever thought about being a star?
A star?
Yeah, a star.
What do you mean? like
a flaming
wait.
light ball, a star.
I think that's just a theory. I don't know what. I thought those were just. I guess I could understand. Oh, like their eyes watching down. I get you. Okay. Huh. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, I mean, like, how else do you explain how they get up there? Because some nights they're not there at all.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Some of them blink.
Yeah, yeah, see? Like, it's...
So, like... That's interesting. It's not crazier than anything else I've heard. I've never thought about being a star. It sounds really... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It sounds really boring. I don't want to be a star when I die. That would be a lot of nothing to do. There's nothing up there. I don't think. Do they talk? That might be
No,
fun.
I've never heard a star. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're so small that I don't know.
This guy's really tall though. Like, I don't even know how we reach it from here anyway. Maybe there's some kind of spell we could use. Oh, cool! My legs went numb.
Yeah, it's okay.
You and your amazing fucking charging pants.
It's the 8th attack.
It is the 8th attack. My god.
It's just that good.
Yeah, hey, good investment on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am really sorry about. I don't know. It's. I felt weird because I feel like I don't have anything. I've heard people talk about the rifts and how they've been affected by them, and I've had trouble. Sometimes I fall asleep guilty because I think about, I never really dealt with any of them. But whatever, it's not important. I mean, it's important. It's really important. I don't mean that. It's more important. That's all. That's what I mean. It's more important than what's the word? It's important that this is happening. It's the end of the world. Whatever the rifts, they're spilling monsters out. They're causing disease, and they're fracturing time and space, and they're making problems for people. They're making war. You know, I never really put that together until recently, like that like the rifts are the reason that our cities are fighting each other right now. They're killing each other over stupid. It's so stupid when I think about it now. And I didn't want to say anything just because the like Pendlebury's my home, and I would die for my home. I would fight for my dad, but like that's the thing we're the most worried about is who's gonna run this stupid rock, and Palvindor's over there doing the same exact thing, and it's just like it's like the representation of just ASICs is so poor right now, because I'll look over there at those newspapers and they're not even saying anything important, like actually important. You know, Rift Activity, Waldering Keep, that's the only thing. That's one paper out of like 12. Why isn't that happening more? Why do people want to be distracted instead of deal with problems? Why do we have to worry about investment? Those people were probably gonna, you know, like there's a chance that this stupid fish is gonna jump out of the water and eat that boat with the investor on it. He should be. I don't know. That's kind of harsh,
Yeah,
actually.
it shouldn't. I know what you're saying. It shouldn't matter right now. We should think about the main problem at hand.
No, I know. Like, okay, what's our? All right, not second in command. What's our main problem as a school right now, in your eyes? Besides funding.
Honestly, because and bear with me, I'm not very good at this stuff, but
No, fine. Everyone, you know, good to guess. I don't know either.
the only thing that comes to my mind is putting in more of an effort for these rifts. And I know there's not a lot that we can do right now because we need to actually go like sail places. But even if it's just
Yeah. No, I don't think it'd be smart to travel and spend the funds on food, and because I know what it means to like carry it. When you raise an this is a quote. I'm sorry. When you raise an army of 1,000 men, you spend 1,000 pieces of silver, and so you have to move that 1,000 pieces across terrain, across the world, and feed them and clothe them and have them sleep and rest and drink, and then the most that they'll probably amount to in their purpose is holding a line and sacrificing themselves so that, like I said, so that someone else's ideas could get across to some council somewhere when they could just literally talk it out. It's really infuriating.
I get it.
I've been really mad lately about just warfare in general. I'm sorry. I just don't think I don't think we should be learning these things, but I don't think this should be special. That's all. Like, the only reason Anara is here is because of the rifts. That's not fair. We should be allowed to tell everyone about this stuff. And I think we could. It's just, like, if a town alone had its own little fighting pit so that people could volunteer at and defend themselves, I don't think there'd even be much of a need for a military, and that's... I'm ranting, I'm sorry.
Yeah, fine.
I have been thinking about this way too much. Okay, yeah, no, back to the conversation. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, what I think, personally. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
I want us to be on equal ground. Okay, I think, right now, the only thing we can afford to do, because yes, agreed. The only thing we can afford to do until we get the supplies to do that and figure out what the hell we're even going to do in the first place, because we need a plan. We can't just go out there without a plan. We need to make sure this island is secure. And I think that making sure we know the extent of the wildlife here would be good, but that could take years, and so at this point I feel like we're almost colonizing the wrong place. I'm actually thinking it might be smarter just to move Rosewood to another island where we can actually afford to stay, and then the debts could be closer. People wouldn't have to sail a whole island across. I suppose I understand, because there's no rifts here, as far as I've heard. There's nothing really happening, but you know, it's scary. Like, to make that journey alone is a big. That's an investment. That's an investment of people's time.
Mm.
That's a real disconnect, I think. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it was intentional. But whatever the choice was, I feel like we aren't clear enough with professors about why they're here. You know, and like we know Malik is here to teach us things, but we don't know why. Why does he want to stop the rifts now? Why didn't he come sooner?
Yeah, I think I know
Why
what you mean.
didn't Oberdeen show up to give us the inventions and the earring help, and why didn't Nella? Well, I can't actually speak for Nella. I don't really know the man at all. So yeah, okay, that's the big thing. You know, I feel like if our passes were clear with us, not just captains, but just clearer on battle plans and moving. Like we need to start getting this training done, or at least starting to attack the problem. Because I think if we sit here, we could train our whole lives in that fighting pit and be amazing fighters around each other, and we would probably still amount to a couple of squabbling rebels in the middle of a field of actual trained mercenaries.
I mean, I think it's funny you bring training up because Bombadil said something, and this could have just been Bombadil being Bombadil, but he said to Solus and I, we were talking about Solus having a bed instead of sleeping in the warehouse, and he said, yeah, rest up or like relax tonight or something because you're gonna have a big day of training tomorrow. So I guess we have that to look forward to. I don't know.
I hope so.
Maybe that'll get a lot of
I
it
know.
done. I don't know. Training
It's
takes
just
time.
like so am I wrong? Because I don't know what you know about them. Do they get hurt from weapons at all? The Rift Beasts? The rifts themselves, even?
I don't know.
Can
I
they
don't know anything
explode?
about rifts and rift
I've been trying to read what I could, but there's like 2 books on it in this entire school, and one of them is about hypothetical solutions, and the other one, it's literally just theory of Rift Beast, and then the other one is about the history of the rifts, and it only dates back 10 years. They're both like pamphlet sized. It's disappointing, that's all.
It's very disappointing, and it's 10 years does sound like a long time, but the problem is still quite new.
Yeah, no, it's not, because if you dial it back 10 years, that's when people were infighting in a court.
Yeah.
And if you dial it back 300 years, people were literally believing that they had hit a new age before that really economic decline started. I'm just talking about A6, by the way. And
I figured.
Just like, I don't know. I don't like the politics because it's always been going downhill, and it seems like every time we say we're going to change it, we just do the same thing again, or we're doing worse than we were before.
I don't know.
I'm sorry I keep our talks up so late.
You're fine.
It really is. It's fascinating. I've never really talked about this kind of stuff with anyone.
I do think it's getting a bit late, though. I don't know.
No, I agree. I am sore and tired. I totally agree. Thank you, thank you for listening to me about that stuff that I said.
Of course. You're a friend. You're a teammate. I'm here to listen. and I'm gonna put in research into the, dreams.
No, don't waste too much of that time. You make sure you're okay. But also, you'll carry us. I know. Just I want you to. Could you do me a favor, since you do outrank me on a perspective of medical?
Oh.
Don't let yourself carry too much, and call on us for help. Okay.
Yeah, of course. It's my routine.
Okay. Sorry, I was not staring at your hand. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Good night. That
Um,
was. I feel like that was a really good talk, personally.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against you being second in command, but I'm worried about Ivy.
We'll see. We'll see what the votes. We'll see what the votes say. We have some time.
Yeah, we have to apply and learn at the same time, and I feel like that's gonna be sketchy.
Yes.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.